Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Savage AI in the house. What's good, man? Real Talk Boxing, man. What's good with everybody? Well, we about to get it started already. Tommy Fury versus Anthony Taylor. First fight, you did. Let's see how many people we can get in. I got my water. I got my Cobra Kai thermal. And I even got my popcorn with some hot sauce on that bad boy. So we ready to go, y'all. Been ready for this, man. We hadn't really had any really exciting about what's going on. Federico in the house, man. I appreciate it, man. This is my gamer chair right here. My wife got this for me back in the day. Well, not back in the day, a little while back. What's good, Alex? Alex in the house. Alex in the house. Anthony Taylor's crazy butt's coming out right now, y'all. 6 in, 4 likes. 9 in, 4 likes. What's good, Tommy? Moves that mirror to the left, huh? I got you, bro. What's good, Mr. Robinson? My man Ty. Hold on, who is this? My man Cal in the house. Gear up. Gear up, survival in the house. What's up, dude? What's good? Tommy Fury's coming up, man. Anthony Taylor's walking to the ring right now. I don't know about this dude. He's a little weird. He's a little awkward. This is the first time in a long time I've ever did a live stream from the beginning of an event. So forgive me if I had to get up and go use the bathroom every once in a while. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, Mr. Jetter? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Christian in the house. Flores in the house. David in the house. Did you pay for this fight? Yeah, to be honest with you, man, to be completely honest with you, yeah, I did. I have an app called Falcon TV, and it's playing this right now. I pay like 15, 20 bucks a month for it, but it's always buffering. It's always buffering like crazy, and I didn't want to have you guys have to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? You get what you pay for. So I paid for the fight, in all honesty, because I wanted to give you guys a good, straight through, no interruptions, no mishaps, live stream, man. At least 150, what's good? Appreciate you. This Anthony Taylor's about my height. He's a really short guy. Hold up. Gotta get me a toothpick, man. That popcorn be getting stuck in my crooked teeth. Tommy TNT Fury, aka Sharp Shoulders. He should win this fight, honestly. Cringe hater in the house, what's going on? I'm saying, let's go, man. Let's go. You guys excited for this, man? Y'all excited for this Woodley versus Jake Paul fight? I am. I'm interested on the outcome. I have my gut feeling. I'm pulling for the OG Woodley. Hopefully he can pull it out. I don't think he can, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Real Talk Boxing next commentator. That'd be dope. I love that. Hey, Gear Up Survival already started. Booty pinching. You want to pinch them cakes, huh? Patrick Dixon, I think Jake is going to win too. I hope not, but I think he is. And if he does, he'll get my props, man. You know, no hate if he pulls it out. But if he loses, I'm going to go crazy. I can tell you that much. You want Paul to win? Well, more than likely you're going to get what you want, brother. Because I think Paul's going to win. 18 in, 12 likes. That's what's up. You know what fight that I'm interested in also? I'm really interested. I'm interested. Well, actually, I'm interested in all of them, but I'm really interested in this Montana Love fight because Ivan, this guy that he's fighting, he ain't no joke, man. He ain't no joke, and he might give Montana Love all that he can handle. But we'll see. I'm really interested in that fight. I'm interested in seeing what my man Dubois can do. I know what he can do. You know, hopefully that loss against Juggernaut doesn't, bother him in any way, shape, or form. Woodley by groundbreaking knockout or TKO. You might be right, Michael. Anything could happen. Jake Paul, third or fourth round. Gear Up Survival says. This ain't no UFC. This is a boxing match. Exactly, Mr. Dixon. And that's the big difference. And that's why I'm leaning more towards Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Love versus Ivan going to be an amazing fight. I agree with you, Gerard. I agree with you 100% because I follow Montana Love on Instagram, man. He has some amazing sparring videos, and he sparred some good people. He sparred who is he sparred? Javante Tank Davis. Man, put a beat down on my man, but it was some back and forth action. Erickson Lubin, he sparred with him, but Erickson really put the beat down on him. Montana didn't look to be in great shape, but nevertheless, man, he's a slick, good fighter. But Ivan, I just don't know if he can handle Ivan, man. He's a lot of pressure right there. Listen, if Jake comes out southpaw, Tommy, I think that's the worst mistake he can ever make. But he might. But I don't know why he would. What purpose would that serve him? With the most dangerous fighter he's faced in the ring? Why would you switch up and try something different when you're fighting somebody that's dangerous? I don't know. My man Gear Up Survival thinks the same thing, but I ain't buying it. But we'll see. We will definitely see. But right now, we're going to see what my man Tommy's going to do. Tommy Fury. I think this is going to be an easy fight for Tommy Fury, man. I don't know much about this Anthony guy. I know he's a clown. You just can't really take him seriously. You can't have a serious conversation with him. But right now, he looks pretty serious. And we'll see what the kid... Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. He's already... it's okay to dance a little bit, man, when you get ready for a fight. Because in my last exhibition, I did a little dancing coming out to the ring myself, man. Sometimes you just get that feeling, That Tommy Fury he's a model-like dude. He's a strapping young man. I said he would switch fast before they touch. He better, and that should be it. Switch real fast and don't go back. You dig? What's going on, Mr. Martinez in the house, man? He's not going to go southpaw. He needs to develop that more to do so. You're exactly right, Christopher. And he don't need to develop that in the most dangerous fight of his life. I just don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know Jake. If Jake loses, he'll get the tattoo. He's that young and crazy. But Woodley, I don't know. If Woodley loses and he gets that tattoo, like he'll immediately get it covered up. Let's see what Tommy's about to do, man. Let's do a little commentating. Tommy has a good jab at best, decent head movement, but his timing is not that good, man. His timing is really not that good. But he only has his 7th, 8th professional fight against a UFC fighter, so he should run through this guy. He doesn't have much power, so I don't know if he's actually going to knock this guy out. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I'll get to the comments here a little later. But for right now, we're going to check this out. Here we go, baby, for his match. Tommy Fury already popping the jabs. The first jab he threw, he hit Taylor right in the mouth. Yeah, this is gonna be a one-sided fight right here. I can already see it. Tommy's already fighting tall. He's already using his jab. He just threw a straight right to the body and completely dropped that left hand. All right, Taylor just went for the 1-2, partially connected with it. Taylor has a really, really high guard. So already, if I'm Tommy, I'm going to shoot down to the body, throw the straight right down to the body. See, Fury's 1-2 is just not crisp. It ain't crisp at all. He needs to get a little bit closer before he throws that cross. We talking about a 3-inch height advantage. Fury's being pretty. He's been pretty. He's being pretty aggressive right now. A little bit. He just got caught with an overhand by Taylor. Got caught again with an overhand by Taylor. Yeah, Taylor's not that good. He's not that good of a boxer. I can tell that right now. Neither is Tommy, but it looks like Tommy's gonna get the better of him. But he's getting hit with that overhand right. I'm talking about a wild overhand right. He just shot an uppercut from the outside. Tommy Fury did. Tommy Fury just don't have the power. His upper body and lower body are like night and day. Like his legs are like mine, and his upper body is like freaking Arnold. Fury threw a 3-piece. This is an awkward fight, man. It's a really, really awkward fight. But this Anthony Taylor dude, he already looks a little bit gassed, and he's just throwing some really, really wild punches. Crazy overhand rights, but that's what you would expect from a UFC fighter. But Anthony Taylor looks really tired right now. So when you got an opponent that's tired, go to the body. This fight ain't gonna go past 3 rounds. I already see that right now. For the most part, Tommy's doing what he's supposed to do. He's trying to stay on the outside, but his timing is trash. He continues to miss with that straight right hand. He does not have the fluidity. He's gonna mess around and get caught with overhand right by Taylor if he's not careful. And judging by what I see in this first round of Tommy Fury, I don't think he got nothing for Jake. But that's if Jake wins tonight, though. You know what I'm saying? Fury is not used to the MMA style fight exactly. You right. Gear up. You right. He's not used to it. Tommy's not. He's not. And that's exactly why Jake's going to choose him for his first professional boxer to fight and knock out. Because I think Jake, if Jake wins the fight tonight and he fights Fury, 2 rounds. 2 rounds. I don't know. I'm thinking Taylor's winded, but I don't know. I guess it's just his look. This is a 4-round fight? I thought they were fighting 6 rounds. I thought they announced this fight for 6 rounds. There's only 4 rounds. Another thing that I see from not Tyson Fury, but Tommy Fury, he has no inside game. You know, and I don't care how tall and long you are, you still have to have an inside game. And he has none. All he's doing is grabbing on the inside. And could possibly get outpointed by Anthony Taylor if he's not careful. It's already turning into a hug fest. You know, Tommy will shoot a jab, miss with the straight right, and then hug. No inside game, and every so often he'll throw a sneaky little uppercut, counter uppercut, when Taylor's coming in, but the crowd's already booing him. Fury's not that good. He does not put his combinations together really well at all, man. And he's throwing arm punches too. And you got to use your legs. He almost got caught by an overhand right again. He threw an uppercut from the outside, a counter uppercut, which is a no-no. You know, not only do I preach about the body work, but I preach about throwing uppercuts from the outside. It's a recipe for a freaking check hook. I'm telling you, man, you don't want to throw an uppercut from the outside. Somebody said that they had a funny feeling that Anthony Taylor would beat Tommy Fury. You just see he just threw the uppercut again from the outside. And if he continues to do that, he's going to get caught with a right hook from Taylor. Just no power. Yeah, Taylor's gas. He's gas. See, with the MMA fighters, man, it's a different type of being in shape. He's gas. Now Tommy's pouring it on. You know, he's leaning on him, putting that big body on Taylor's back, taking a toll on that lower back. But Taylor's gas, y'all. And if Tommy would stop smothering his punches, he can maybe get this guy out of there. They getting booed, y'all. They are getting booed for real. Even round, I would say. First round went to Fury, who doesn't look winded at all, but my man Taylor looks winded. Excuse me. I'm not sure how tall Fury is. I think he's like 6 foot, something like that. They said that Tommy doesn't have the gas tank for 6, but I thought he was already fighting 6 rounds. That's a professional boxer, though. Bro, careful with that reflection on the computer screen in the background. Hold on. Okay, we'll fix that. How about that? There we go. Real Talk Boxing, who you think going to win trilogy match with Wilder? I don't really know. Patrick Dixon, I don't know, and I really don't care. I'm so sick of those 2 clowns, man. Let's, if they ever fight, let's get them in there in the ring and fight. I don't really care. I'm leaning towards Tyson Fury, but I don't really care who wins that fight. I'm done with those 2. They 2 clowns in the heavyweight division who need to be out, in my opinion. See, Tommy keeps throwing this freaking check, this counter uppercut from the outside, and I'm telling you, man, it's not gonna be good for him. And it's just not a smart punch to throw from the outside. Kind of looked like Taylor's got his second win. This is the 3rd round of 4. I give him 1 apiece. Tommy right now is working the jab and not doing any inside work whatsoever. What Tommy's doing wrong with that straight right is he's jumping in too far. He needs to shoot the jab, stay stagnant, and then shoot the straight right, man. And he can fare better, connecting it better. But he is having to throw it downward because his opponent's a lot shorter. But he's just throwing 1 jab, double, triple the jab before you throw it, man. Mix it up. Stepped on each other's feet. Taylor fell down. Got caught with overhand right again. Fury did. He's real herky-jerky just like Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury puts his punches together way better than this kid right here, man. I don't see. Honestly, I wouldn't even want him. I wouldn't even want to see him fight Jake, man. I don't think it'll be any competition whatsoever. Tommy Fury's just not good. If he can't look good against this short guy, this UFC fighter, then I don't know what to tell you. Good fight for Jake though, because Jake can get in there and beat a professional boxer for the first time, and I think he'll knock him out. To be quite honest with you, I think he'll knock Tommy Fury out. They both look like they're taking a round off, but Taylor's literally done nothing. He's given up this round, which he can't afford because I think it was pretty even up to this point. Tommy's winning this round alone with the jab and just movement. Man, I can't believe this is 4 rounds. That's Tommy's round. 2 rounds and 1, in my opinion. Hey, real talk. What's going on, man? Trey in the house. Trey the Hillbilly, a.k.a. Biker Dave in the house. What's good, man? Will it better win KO or UFC is going to take a big L? I mean, I don't think so, because, Floyd already did that to the UFC. He already did that to them. I mean, it is what it is. What Taylor needs to do is step back, let Fury lean towards him, and hit Fury to the body. That's a good point, Tommy. Really good point. I don't know why he throws like that, man. He's just not a good, he's not a good fighter to me, man. Canelo or Plant? Man, Canelo all day. Easy work. 5th, 6th round. Why do people hype Tommy up? He is so trash. Because of his last name. And he's winning this fight so far. But I think Jake Paul will beat the brakes off of him, man, to be completely honest with you. I see Ray Boom Boom Mancini out there in the crowd. And I'm going to be honest with you. Tommy's not fighting with the urgency that he needs this round. And no angles whatsoever. Just straight forward. Right down the center line. He's not pivoting. He's not shifting. He's not using different angles. He's throwing a lot of feints, and arm punches for days, bro. Like, come on. Do I think Tyrone will gas? It's possible. He's known to gas out, and he knows to crumble under pressure. And we'll see. I think Anthony's more tired than Fury, to be honest with you. Fury just throwing arm punches. Hopefully these next fights are better than this one. I thought this one was going to be halfway decent, but it's not. Why would you not be going all out? It's only 4 rounds, man. Like, get in there and do that work for that 4 rounds. 4 rounds is easy for some. I could probably fight an 8-10 round fight now. Fury's getting a little aggressive, but I mean, it's just not. Just no power there. He shoots 1 or 2 shots, leans in, holds, and puts his weight on him. Nice jab, but he didn't follow up. Another nice jab, but he didn't follow up. I'm glad they didn't put Tommy in here with somebody remotely close to good, because he might have got beat tonight. Flat out. Got caught with overhand again, Fury. Nice uppercut on the inside, Fury. That's where you need to throw it, on the inside. He had his head down, man. What do you want him to do? And it was an uppercut at that. Horrible fight. Appreciate it, Alex. Yeah, man. Get them likes up, man. I hadn't seen any unofficial scorecards, but I think Tommy Fury won the fight. Tommy Fury versus Logan Paul would be a tie because all they do is lay on each other. Yeah, that would be a horrible fight. I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see him fight any of the Paul brothers. Matter of fact, I don't even want to see Fury fight again. He's just not good. He's just not good. Tommy struggled against the midget. He is short, man. He is short. I'm doing pretty good, real talk. At least my back ain't hurting no more. That's good, man. If y'all didn't know, Trey, my last opponent at the exhibition, man, he had a wrestling match, man. He got body slammed on a freaking basketball hardwood floor, bro. Like seriously body slammed. And, you know, he had a little injury to his back. I told the dude to be careful, man. Trey just crazy. The dude loves pain. Hey Trey, where your brother at? Is your brother gonna jump on? Is the big kid gonna jump on? AVE, I agree. He is a joke, man. No good whatsoever. The fight is 4 rounds, unless they were just saying it was, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I thought it was a 6-round fight at the first weigh-in, and what I remember. But if you can't throw in a 4-round fight as a professional boxer, if you can't throw more punches than that, and I don't know what to say about you. I don't know what to say about you. And right there, they showed they got a slow-mo. Taylor was bagging up with a high guard, and Tommy did not even, he neglected the body. Can't fight. The fight between him and Jake will not generate that many ticket sales. Or maybe it would, I don't know. I wouldn't want to see it. But I'm really surprised in this Anthony Taylor guy, man. He did way better than I thought he was going to do. I give him credit. Unanimous decision. 40-36. All 3 judges. Tommy Fury. I figured. He didn't bring it though, man. He didn't bring it. That fight was bad. Tommy Fury just won unanimous decision. Was supposed to be 8 rounds. That's what was it? Then they changed it to 6. Then they changed it to 4. Fury's cardio must be horrible. I got better cardio than that at 43 years old. And that's facts. That's facts. They're interviewing him right now. Let's see what he's got to say. Good performance. Achieved a lot coming out of my 6th fight to all you lovely people. Thank you all for coming. And big up Cleveland. You told me earlier this week. See if you're gonna call anybody out. Predicted you would knock him out. Are you disappointed you didn't stop him? Jake Paul should have an easy night on that farm, not that end. So he's got no excuse in not taking the fight. Let's get on, Jake Paul. I've done my bit. You do your bit right tonight, and we'll get it on. All right. So he wants Jake Paul, but I don't think Jake's gonna fight him after this performance. Nobody's going to want to see it. If he wins tonight. I mean, it should be easy enough for him, like I said. You know, when 4 rounds of his sparring partner, jump in the ring. It should be no test at all. What do you think you need to work on? You know, you're still young in the game, like you said. What would you like to get better at? I'm a 7-fight novice in this game. I've got everything to work on. Tommy Fury won the fight, unanimous decision. I see some people still asking. I really appreciate it. Are you a little more nervous than usual because this was your American debut? Of course, yeah, definitely. I mean, it was his American debut. He said he had a little jitters, but man, when you got somebody in front of you that I don't know, man. Tommy's just not. He ain't the truth. He's not the truth. My man Castle Kingside just sent me a message on Facebook. Can't check it right now. Hopefully he's watching the fight. Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury. Yes. Jake Paul would beat Tommy Fury. He definitely ain't knocking nobody out. I can tell you that. Yeah, he's been calling out Jake, man. If Jake knocks out Woodley, Jake will knock out Fury. Jake can knock out Fury. But Jake could have beat Fury 2 fights ago, in my opinion, my honest opinion. Fury ain't good. No, sure, I will not be. I will not be showing the fight. That's the first of 5 fights. We got 4 more. This next fight should be a lot better. We got Ivan. I have no idea how to pronounce his last name. Versus Too Pretty Montana Love, who I know, who I've seen a lot of sparring and a handful of his fights. Very, very flashy, flamboyant, arrogant, brash, trash talk. But I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle Ivan, man. Amanda's a monster, man. I don't know much about her opponent, but Amanda's a monster. Ivan is dangerous, Thomas. He's very dangerous, and he's not afraid. He's gonna have to be rendered unconscious. He's gonna have to go out on his shield, man. On the way Montana's gonna beat him. Jake KO's by body shot. Oh, by booty grab. Freaking Garrett tripping. I knew I was gonna be getting it from you tonight, Garrett. Tommy says Montana's gonna win. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a very, very tough fight. Ivan's last fight was crazy. It took a lot of punishment. I think 2 of his fights. I don't remember much about him, but I remember him being tough as nails, man. I thought the dude was crazy. Blood Corpse in the house. What's going on, Blood Corpse? They got Logan up there on the podium.
Gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast. And Logan, let me start with you because you've been training alongside with your brother.
Peep this, man.
You've been very confident all throughout the build-up for this fight, saying that it won't go 3 rounds.
Who do y'all think? Should Jake win tonight? Who do y'all think he should fight next? And if Woodley wins tonight, who do you think Woodley should? Well, I know who Woodley's going to fight next. If he does win, it'll be Jake because of the rematch clause that Jake says he didn't put in, says his lawyer and his team put it in. But I think that's bull crap. So who do you guys think that Jake should fight should he win tonight against Woodley, excuse me. Real talk about something you think is, let me ask you about something you think is going to win with Oscar De La Hoya fight next month on the 11th with the UFC fighter. Oscar should win. I mean, he's fighting a UFC fighter, right? He should win. He should win, but Oscar's a lot older. He's been in the ring for a long time, but he should win.
AJ, let me ask you, because you come from the discipline where Tyrone is here in MMA.
7 knockdowns combined? Good Lord.
It's different. The stances are different.
You think if Jake destroys Woodley, does he have a chance against Tommy Fury? He will beat the brakes off Tommy Fury, man. Woodley would probably beat Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury is no good. No bueno. No bueno. Appreciate it, Blood Corpse. Jake should always win because if he doesn't, then there's no hype in boxing. Arguably so. Some people wouldn't agree with you, Tommy, but I can't hate on that. Nate Diaz, yes, gear up. That's one of the fighters I think he should fight. Jake needs to fight Waller. I don't know who that is. I may, but the name doesn't. I'm a little late, but I'm here. What's going on? Listen, man. My man Heaven Williams, man. Me and Heaven Williams is going to be doing a recap of this event tonight, tomorrow on my Instagram live. So if you guys want to check that out, we don't have a set time yet, but you know I have to work tomorrow, so it'll be sometime after 5 o'clock. But nevertheless, if you don't catch it on my Instagram, me and Heaven Williams gonna chop it up, and I'm gonna upload it to my YouTube so you can check it out. Man, every time me and Heaven talk about boxing, man, it's like a freestyle flow, man. We just bounce off each other, iron sharpens iron type thing, and we both get each other to see different things from different angles. Love chatting it up with him about fights, man. Jake isn't winning tonight. Brent says Jake isn't winning tonight. I hope he doesn't. I feel like he is, but I hope not. Castle Kingside in the house. What's good? Um, to everyone in here, I was saying that I'm going to be watching your stream to find out about the fight. See, my man Castle Kingside thinks I think he knows. I won't say think, but I believe my opinion. Castle Kingside knows that Jake Paul is going to knock Woodley out. He really believes that. He says Jake is a real one. He really does. Now, I think I've told y'all my opinion that Jake is going to pull it out fifth, sixth round. But I'm not saying that it's not possible for him not to get beat by Woodley, because it is very much possible. And I'm pulling for Woodley to win. I want him to win. But I don't think it's going to happen. But my man Castle's dead set. Like, you can't tell him no different. He says Jake is going to render William unconscious. Point blank, period. He needs a boxer, Jake or Connor. Jake Paul versus Real Talk Boxing. Hey, listen, I'll take that fight. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Right now, I don't think I could beat the kid. I will go in and give it my all. But the Jake Paul who fought Gibb, yeah, I'd have beat him easy. But he's progressed, quite a bit. I think he would be a handful. Give me the check. Let me see how much you're giving me. Let me fly where I need to fly. I'll be in the best shape possible, and I will give it my all. That's all I got to say about that.
Nobody likes you. Like, what's with that? That bothers me, because I don't think he wants that to be his legacy, to be hated.
The guy De La Hoya is fighting is a lot bigger and more powerful, and has the most KOs in UFC history.
It can be uncomfortable.
I mean, but that's not boxing though, Federico. It's not boxing. They're not in an octagon. It's totally different. Totally different. But we'll see, man. I mean, everybody has a chance in the ring. It was kind of embarrassing when the commentary team said Tommy's opponent's records, which I think he said 12, 125, and 5. Dang it, boy. Yeah, it is embarrassing. Jake and Gervonta Davis were sparring on Twitter last week, talking about a potential fight. That's not going to happen. No way in the world that's not going to happen. Deontay Wilder would knock that boy's head off. He would knock his head off.
Okay, don't shut me down.
I want to see Jake fight a real boxer. You will see that. If he beats Woodley tonight, he's going to fight Tommy Fury. I think that's the only real boxer he's going to challenge himself with, because he's not that good. I hear you, Heaven. I can't wait either, man. We're gonna be throwing out some gems, homeboy. We're gonna be pushing out some serious information. Jake Paul wins by KO third round. Possible. Hey, real talk. How can I get a girl to like me? Is that a serious question? Silva? Surfer? Is that a real question? You just playing with me, man? If you being serious, check it out. I'm gonna answer this dude's question, because I think he's just bull crapping around. How to get a girl to like you? Be yourself, man. Be yourself and don't pay them too much attention. Women are always intrigued by guys who are not showing them attention. They either one think you're stuck up or they think you're mysterious, and they're gonna want to know what's going on. Don't break though. Let them come to you. Eventually they'll be like, "Yo, what's up with you? Why you ain't talking to me?" Every other guy's talking to me. What's going on with you? That's what I used to use. If you're serious, I think you're playing, but anyway, whatever. And if not fighting a real boxer, he should fight Anderson Silva. Great fight. Who said that? Thomas Miller. Great fight. Great fight. And you know why that fight's not going to happen? Because Anderson Silva could very much so beat Jake Paul. He's not going to step in the ring with Anderson. Great fight though, bro. I need to do a video over that. Great fight. Caps King size said that's real talk. Big D said that's real talk. See what you get a girl to like you. Tell her you are subscribed to Real Talk. Hey man, if y'all don't know my man Gear Up Survival, man, he's something else, man. The dude should be a stand-up comedian. He really should.
Jake Paul arriving here inside the venue. You know, his mother Pam says some of her son's antics.
Nestor in the house. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, bro? Hope everything's good, man. Hope you blessed, man. What's good?
Seriously as a fighter. Paul believes this fight will prove he is, just like his moniker says, a problem in the ring.
The Dark Cloud. Anthony Taylor just embarrassed himself. Did he actually think he won that fight? I don't think he's the dude. I don't know, man. Something wrong with that dude, man. Mr. Chavez, Francisco says, you think KSI has a chance against Jake Paul? Let me answer that. A little while ago, I was saying no. I was saying Jake Paul would knock KSI out. But I was speaking to someone, I believe it was Flores, on my Instagram. And we was talking about this, and he was sending me some recent footage of KSI sparring. And KSI, he's not gotten out of shape. He's still active sparring wise, and I think he would give Jake Paul a heck of a fight. To be completely honest with you, I think he would give Paul a heck of a fight, man. So I'm really hoping that fight happens. It's fireworks. It'll make a lot of money, and KSI, beat his brother. So beat Jake Paul's brother. So I mean, you want to get that redemption right. I think he has a really, really good chance against Jake Paul. I want to see that fight. SAB, man, Sab in the house, Mark in the house. What's good, man? You got Jake tonight? Just being honest, I feel the same way, bro. Milton Fredo in the house. My man Tamil in the house. Tamil, I wish you was in Texas, bro. I wish you was in Texas. Am I related to Shannon Briggs? Why do people think I look like Shannon Briggs? I don't think I look like Shannon Briggs. Maybe it's because of the salt and pepper. He don't have a full beard. He has like the goatee. But no, not related to him. Not related to him at all, man. I FaceTime with him on Instagram one time, man. But he's been kind of disappointing me lately, man. He's been really disappointing me lately. And I'm going to tell you why. He likes a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong. He's a really cool dude, and he'll talk to anybody. But I remember I was on one of his live streams one time on Instagram, and he was answering phone calls. He was reading the comments, and you had so many people, including me, commenting down below wanting to show him love. Yo, man, let me get on, man. I'm a huge fan. I'd love to have like 30 seconds of your time, and this, that, and the third. And he was only responding to the guys who were hating on him. He was only responding to the guys who was like, oh man, I'll beat your butt, you wash, you old, you trash, you this and that. He was only letting them on, man. And was like putting everybody else who wanted to show him love on the back burner, man. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but it is what it is. Yvonne versus Montana Love is about to come up. And I'm hoping and praying that this fight is way better than the last one should be. Too pretty. What's going on, Steven? Jake gonna win unanimous decision. Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Man, you ought to see Too Pretty. He is decked out in the fur. You hear me? I think Jake will get tested tonight. I think Jake is definitely going to get tested tonight by Tyrone Woodley. I think he's going to even probably get hurt tonight in this fight. Ooh, yep, I said it. I think he's going to face a little bit of adversity, in my opinion. Could be wrong. I'm just saying. Look at Too Pretty. What is that, mink? What you got on, homie? I don't understand that. I have never once wanted to come out in trunks that look like a skirt. Never. I have never once in my entire life wanted to come out to the ring in a skirt. I don't know. Maybe that's the trend nowadays. I don't know. We don't do skirts here in Texas. We don't do purses either. We don't do fanny packs either. I done already told y'all. Backpack or a briefcase. Don't show up to a face-off with no man purse or no satchel. None of that. You better have a backpack or a briefcase. You hear me? Adam Sheepmore, the former Mina High School football player who is going to go up against the professional wrestler Joseph at the event in November in Mina, might be on here. All right, man. Tell him to come on here, man. I'll shout him out. I just took on a new recruit, man. I trained with a guy last Saturday by the name of Darius. He's the guy that works at the same facility that I work at. Big guy, about 230 pounds, heavyweight. Listens to detail, pays attention really well, takes instruction very well, and we're gonna be, once he feels he's ready, we're gonna try to get him a fight. I've worked with professionals, man, before. Scott Awesome Rawsome, another guy from Little Rock, Arkansas, by the name of his name was Tank. Don't remember his real name. I worked with him a couple of times. Been to a lot of professional events, cornered at least 4 or 5 professional fights. I've met George Foreman on 3 different occasions. I've worked with a lot of fighters, man, but I don't do a lot of training others anymore because they lack discipline. They'll come one day and don't come back, and they'll say that they're going to show up and then don't show up. So I just put a bad taste in my mouth. But I gave this guy a chance, and he showed up yesterday, and we did some good work. Say Real Talk Boxing. What did you turn the Dr. Love? Oh, when did I turn to Dr. Love, Dr. Phil? I know what you're saying. I'm just answering this question, man. It is what it is. We finna get into this fight, though, man. Gibb versus Tommy. Tommy would beat Gibb. I'd fight Gibb. I think I got a chance to beat Gibb. But I think Tommy would beat Gibb. Trader Hillbilly said he want me to wear skirt trunks when he fights my brother in November. When I fight his brother in November. Ain't gonna happen. Popcorn, man. Popcorn with some hot sauce on it, bro. What you know about that, Gear Up? You ever put hot sauce on your popcorn? Answer me that. Gear Up Survival. That's a South thing, bro. You don't know nothing about that. Almost broke my bowl. All right, man. Second fight is on the way. Montana Love versus Ivan. Still don't know how to pronounce his last name. And I believe this is a 10-round fight, to be honest with you. Man, I'm almost out of popcorn, man. 10 rounds, super lightweights. Rose gold trunks. No, that's a skirt, sir. Montana Love is wearing a skirt with a split on both sides. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, rock what you want to rock. That we just don't do that in Texas. And he's a southpaw. You ought to see some of his videos on Instagram, man. He has some mitt work. He had this one where he was dancing. He had a big old Mexican sombrero on and a skirt. And he was doing hand-mix with his boy, and they had this, merengue playing in the background. And they would start dancing merengue. And then they would go back in. And then they would dance off, and then these two ladies come in and they start doing the salsa with them. And then they would leave the women off and they would come back to the center. It's funny, man. I loved it. It was entertaining to me. I want to do something like that. Baranchek, he looks like a teenager in the face. Like a kid, like a freaking high school football player. Let's see what's going to happen, man. I was a tough cookie, man. But I'm telling you, Love is slick. He might have a skirt on tonight, y'all, but he is slick as snot. It's going to take a while. I don't think he's going to knock Ivan out. But, he could go away with the unanimous decision. Round 1, baby. Here we go. I love watching southpaw fighters. The first thing I'm looking for is a lead foot dominance. And as of now, Love lead foot is where it's supposed to be, which is on the outside of the conventional fighter's lead foot. It looks like Love is planning on using as much of the ring as possible. Baracek is coming in with some crazy hooks, which could cause a problem. But as slick as Montana is in his defense, he should be able to catch those punches and come straight down the pipe with straight punches. But we'll see. Right now, Montana's being very, very patient. He's checking for front foot dominance. I'm intrigued by southpaw fighters, man. I love watching them. Ivan's not being as aggressive as I thought he would. I thought he was going to come out banging. He just got caught. Wiped them lips with a jab by Love. I can see right now that Love's defense is going to be superior tonight. I can see right now that he already knows he's got a wild man in front of him. And it's going to be a matter of time the way he starts countering this dude and running combinations. 2 or 3 rounds, and then I think Love is going to take off. If he don't get caught one of those, he's already throwing you through the straight left to the body, baby.
There's no question this is the best fighter that Montana Love has faced. He's aware of that. He's clear with that.
And they're saying that this is the best fighter that he's faced in his career so far. And we'll see if he makes easy work. He just missed with the counter uppercut. He didn't throw it from the outside. He stayed in the pocket. He stood his ground. And he let Ivan come in close enough to where he could shoot that uppercut. That's a smart way to throw it. Not from the outside. Tommy Fury. Freaking Tommy Fury. Man, he's being really, really slick right now, y'all. Ivan cannot hit him right now. And this is what I like to see from boxers. Angles, lateral movement, not just coming forward and straight back. Angles. Use the ring, man. Don't run. Effective movement. Smart movement. And that's what Love's doing. Just hit him with a check hook. The pace is a lot slower than what I thought, but for right now, Love got caught. Love got caught twice. But Love's durable though, man. When he was sparring against Tank Davis was hitting him with some stuff. And he wasn't even fazed by it. And we all know Tank Davis is a heck of a puncher. Pretty even round, man. I would say there was an even round. I can't get that to nobody. I can't get that one to nobody. What's going on, Hacker? Frederico, the gloves are freaking amazing. There's no break-in process. Excuse me. I said the rival. Listen to y'all, man. Listen to me. I have had a lot of boxing gloves in my freaking time. I've ran through hundreds of boxing gloves. Rival, by far, in my opinion, are the best boxing gloves out there. They are great. They got the best bag gloves. They got the best sparring gloves. You know, some of them are pretty expensive, but when you buy boxing gloves, you get what you pay for. Rival are the best boxing gloves out there as of right now. Round 2, y'all. Now, what Ivan needs to do is to dictate the pace. He needs to fight at a feverish pace, so he doesn't give Montana any time to think, to set up, and to plant. He needs to be in his face at all times in order to make this a really, really tough fight. But the more time you give Love to think and move, it's just going to be really, really hard for you. Love is going to the body now, and that's what I like. He's really taking his time, though. I don't want to see Love do this all night, though. I really don't. At some point in time, he's going to have to try to establish his dominance and get this guy Ivan to respect his power. Who's up? Ivan. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And Montana Love. Super lightweights, I do believe. Pickled eggs. I hate pickled anything. I'll eat pickles, but I ain't eat no pickled eggs. I ain't eat no pickled eggs, man. What's going on, Robert Love? Hey, real talk. If you beat my brother November, since we're going to have the local and global TV station there, you can call out Give and Digi. Them dudes ain't trying to hear me, Trey. They ain't trying to hear me. I'm a nobody compared to them. But I would love to fight Give or Digi. I think I can beat both those guys, to be completely honest with you. Gibbs got a gas tank. I think Digi would be an easier fight, but I mean, they ain't trying to hear me, bro. They don't know me. I ain't nobody. One day, maybe. Now, Love is starting to turn him with the hook. He's waiting. He's setting his foot, and he's touching him with the hook, but he's turning him at the same time, man. Oh, and he just caught him with a straight left and left him hanging, too. There he goes again with that check hook, and he turns him. I like what I see from Love. He's not throwing enough punches for my taste, but right now he's being very smart, strategic, and he's letting Ivan run into a lot of shots. Nice jab, hit and don't get hit, and he ran into another straight left by Love. So far, so good by Love. I'm liking it. That was Love's round. Haha.
Soft-spoken, but you are well-spoken, and I want to introduce you to the U.S. crowd. What is it that you love about fighting?
I love everything. It's a lot of things.
No, you ain't watching it in the mirror. The mirror's way up there, bro. Hold on. There's the mirror. Way up there. You ain't watching it in the mirror.
Is Cusimano standing in the way of that future?
Definitely is. I got to get him out of the way. He's a block in my path, and I need to move him.
I don't like pickled eggs. I'll be honest with you. Gear up. I ain't never ate pickled eggs. It looks nasty. Just sitting in that jar. I ain't never ate no pickled pig feet. Anything sitting in a jar like that looks nasty to me, man. I ain't finna eat it. I ain't never ate no chitlins. So I couldn't tell you if chitlins or pig feet or pickled anything's good. I ain't eating no pickle. If it ain't a pickle, I ain't eating it. Ivan needs to throw, period. He needs to be more aggressive and get on the inside. He needs to cut off the ring a lot better too. But I see what you're saying. Now see, what we seeing from Montana Love is called smart boxing. Very smart boxing. He sees everything coming. But I need him to let them hands go just a little bit more. His skirts turned a little sideways too. They might want to fix that in the corner. Now see, just what Ivan did. He was being aggressive on the inside, but he stopped. You can't give him room to breathe. A mover and a thinker like Montana, you can't give him room to breathe. He needs to fight like Marcos Maidana against Montana. That's what he needs to do. Too much inactivity in between punches from both fighters. I need a little bit more. Man, Montana sees everything coming a mile away. And Ivan's throwing one punch at a time. He's not setting anything up. He's just looking for the knockout punch. I love you. You moving real good and you getting out of the way of danger, but you ain't punching, bro. I need to see you punching. Yep. Love is hurt. Love is hurt. Love is hurt. Ivan is going crazy. Ivan is going crazy. Love got hurt. He claimed he got hit on the back of the head, but no, he did not. Now, if Ivan was smart, he would jump right back on him. But now you got to go down low and bring it up. Go down low and bring it up, bro. Why are you stepping off the gas? You're going to hate yourself tomorrow if you let this guy off the hook. Come on. He letting Montana off the hook. I just don't get it. Literally 20 seconds have gone by, no punches. I honestly thought there was a knockdown. Listen, let me explain what just happened. He almost knocked Love through the ropes. Love got up. Ivan stopped punching because the ref was trying to break him, and then Love caught him with a check hook and rocked him. He did the stanky leg. It was a cheap shot, but he rocked him. He hurt Ivan, man. Now, but when he had Love hurt, I thought there was a knockdown. Oh yeah, that was a punch. Ivan sidestepped him, and then he came with a looping right hook, and he caught him. Nah, his glove didn't touch the canvas. He didn't go down. The boy Montana was sure trying to get a hug, boy. Like, come here, man. Give me some love, bro. Too much eating in that kitchen. Give me some love, homie. He hurt him with that check hook, man. What round we got, baby? Round 4. And Love, if you're in love, you just showed you can hurt the dude. So get busy. You just showed you can hurt the dude, so why don't you go ahead and get busy? Oh my goodness, man. Not enough punches being thrown. Nice check hook on the inside. Love just got caught bagging straight up. You never want to bag straight up against a fighter who throws looping hooks. Montana, you got a man standing right in front of you. You just heard him at the last part of the last round, and you're not throwing. And neither is Ivan. He's not throwing either. I mean, I don't understand. Yeah, Love is backing up against the ropes, but he's not being effective. Because as soon as he gets to the ropes, that's when Ivan goes off on him. Excuse me, y'all need to pour me some more water. Now the fight's just getting ugly. It was technical the first 2 rounds. Now the fight's getting ugly. Nice straight 1-2. And a pivot after. But you should have came back with the hook. Nice counter uppercut. But you're not following up, Love. You gonna follow up, bro? And I haven't seen much body work this round either from either fighter. Here's what Love's doing, y'all. He's throwing the straight 1-2. He's stepping out to his right. A la Lomachenko, right? He just hurt him. This idiot just hurt Ivan, and he showboats. He raises his hands and he hits his chest. Not jumping on him after he hurt him with a check uppercut. Didn't jump on him. This is the kind of stuff that pisses me off with professional fighters. I don't understand that. Had Ivan hurt, instead of jumping on him, he raises his hand and pounds his chest like freaking King Kong. Montana Love, that's very disappointing, brother. And very stupid. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. You think Jake gonna jab him to sleep? What's going on? HLD. Excuse me. Watching this trash, hey man, it's entertaining, bro. HLD, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I like it. It is what it is. If he beats your brother, if he beats him, bro, your brother will get rocked, Trey. Hey man, listen. Gear up. Big AJ got hands just like me, man. Anything's possible. On both sides. It's not my plan to go in and lose, but you never know. Round number 5. If I don't see more from these two fighters, man, I'm already disappointed in that bullcrap Montana just freaking pulled. They hadn't fixed the skirt yet either. It's way to the side. Now, see, Montana was saying in an interview after the weigh-in that he was wanting bigger fights, bigger named opponents, but you're not going to get that with performing like this. You have to steal the show. When you have an opportunity to steal the show, you have an opponent in front of you that you're more than capable of doing that, then why not? Why not capitalize on it? It don't make no sense to me. Seize the moment, man. Just not enough punches. Straight right hand, nothing. 1-2, nothing. Counter uppercut, nothing after that. No follow-ups. Did you just hear that? Tonight, neither man has done good work to the body. He finally went downstairs. Love got caught again. What's strange to me is both fighters has had their opponent hurt, but they won't capitalize. They won't jump on them. Well, where is it in boxing rules that say that when you get your opponent hurt, don't jump on them? Show me where that is. Because that's what both these guys are doing tonight. Maybe this is a new style of boxing. I don't know.
This is a fascinating fight because both men have shown the ability to stun the other one. And it kind of sets up the idea that we may see one of these guys get hurt again in these coming rounds. 1, 2 through the guard. Final minute of the fifth. There was a spot where Baranchuk ducked under and it looked like he was in a position to try to crank up that hook, but just couldn't get it going. Beautiful 1, 2 through the guard by Love. This has been one of the best rounds of the fight for Love.
Okay, the counter left hook. No, the counter left uppercut is really lame. Ooh, and he just hurt him again, and he starts dancing again. Love just hurt Ivan again, and he starts dancing. I'm trying not to get irate, y'all. I'm trying my best not to get irate. Hitting the dude at will. Right now, he's hitting Ivan at will. Oh, he just got caught. Love just got caught. I'm talking about he got rocked. This is back and forth now. Love, you fighting a stupid fight, dude. I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna try not to beat him up too bad because y'all know I get emotional when I see fighters do dumb stuff. But post-fight, if I do a post-fight on these two, I'm gonna eat him alive if he don't get it together. But regardless if he gets together or not, I'm gonna eat him alive for this crazy mess. Giro says, if I lose to Trey's brother, then I have to eat a jar of pickled eggs. Look at this. He hits him with the uppercut at will. Steps out to the side. No follow-up. No follow-up, right? And then, boom. Body shot. Boom. And Love gets hit by a left hook, which I have no idea how he's still standing. He must be in impeccable shape because to me, that would have knocked anybody out. What is this on my shirt? Did I get some hot sauce on my shirt? I hope not. That ain't a good look. We in round 6. This fight is going very, very slow, in my opinion. Both fighters have been hurt. It's an even fight so far, in my opinion. They are not showing any unofficial scorecards. Man, Ivan just threw an elbow at the dude, man. Just straight threw an elbow at him. Now, I think what's going to happen now is the fight's going to revert back to round 1. Okay, they have Montana up 49-46. Finally showing unofficial scorecards. But, in my opinion, it's closer than that. Montana might be ahead just a little bit, but he's just not doing enough for my taste, man. Highly talented fighter, but not really showing it tonight. Got his man hurt, seriously hurt twice, and he wants to dance. Straight 1-2 right down the pipe. Another jab. Hitting him at will again. Excuse me, y'all had a kernel in my throat. I'm glad my wife didn't see that. Boy, she should have been so mad. I might need to find that, matter of fact. Man, Ivan came in with the power, but he missed. You can see that from a mile away, Jack. Love has a similar style to Adrian Broner, and he's really not being aggressive at all like Adrian. You know, Adrian don't throw punches no more. That's why he can't win a fight anymore. He does not throw punches. They'll give him fights, but he don't win them. And Love is fighting exactly like Adrian Broner, to be honest with you. Doesn't follow up, has gotten hurt repeatedly, has hurt his opponent repeatedly, but he chooses to dance instead of jump on him. Ignorant. I don't understand that, man. So far, the first 2 fights have been very disappointing. I'm just saying. And I was really excited for these. I hope Amanda shows up. I hope Serrano shows up. I hope Dubois shows up. Because I believe that they're fighting next. Dubois, whoever he's fighting. And then it's Amanda Serrano. His corner's not really telling him what he needs to hear. They're saying beautiful boxing, but they're not saying go to the body. They're not saying follow up. They're not saying double and triple the jab. They're not saying raise your punch output, get more aggressive. I don't understand it, y'all. Some people aren't built for boxing. You right. You right, Tamil. Some people ain't. Some people think they are until they get in there. You know what I'm saying? But you dead right. Appreciate it, Bunny. All right, round number 7 of this so far BS fight. Okay, now finally Love follows up. Getting a little bit more aggressive so far in this first half of this 7th round. Now he's electing to go back to the body. Okay, Love. This is what I like. Continue to go forward. Go down to the body. You can get this guy out of here. Continue to do it. I like what I see right now. He's standing in the pocket. His visuals are there. Should have been doing this from round 2 on. Okay, now he's stepping back a little bit. Nice jab by Love. Nice check uppercut by Love. But I want to still see a follow-up after that. This is what I've been wanting to see, Love. He's being very aggressive right now. Letting his hands go. Go on back downstairs, homeboy. Go on back downstairs. He tried to come over the jab with a counter hook. Montana's looking really, really good this round, but he might mess around and get hurt again because he was looking really good before he got hurt the last time. Good lateral movement, good uses of the ring. Man, right now, man, Ivan is throwing some crazy haymakers and cannot connect. He just threw a hook and knocked himself down after he missed. 55-59 unofficial scorecards for Love. Every punch Ivan throws is with the intent to knock Love out, and that's where he's going wrong. He is not setting anything up. Anything. Just power punch here, power punch there, no setting anything up. Break him, ref. Out of the way, ref. This was a really, really good round for Montana Love. I want to see more of this. It's ugly in spots, man, because when they get close, they like, oh, he just dropped him. Counter left uppercut by Love. He just dropped Ivan, and I don't think this dude is going to make it. Move, man. Nice counter left uppercut by Love. Dropped him, y'all. Dropped him. That's what we need to see. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think Love was going to drop this kid. Beautiful counter left uppercut. Still mad at him though. What took you so dang long? The fight's over. They're stopping the fight. What you doing, Pedro Diaz? Pedro, what are you doing? Why are you stopping the fight? Pedro stopping the fight. He biting the tape off and everything. He said, that's it. Wow. And that's who's going to be in Tyrone Woodley's corner. Pedro Diaz. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, Montana got the win. I'm still pissed off at him. Still mad at him. Good Lord. Heavyweight's next. You are right. Hey, real talk. Who? Trey's at my house. This is Adam. Oh, okay. From Mina High School football. What's going on, Adam? Shout out to you, bro. I heard you got a fight coming up, man. I'll be meeting you soon, man. Lord willing, November I'll be there. And we're going to have a fight on the same night, bro. So I can't wait to meet you, man, for real. Shout out to Adam. You see that meal too, Fred? He's slipping with that uppercut. I thought he could have continued, but Pedro Diaz was like, that's it. I would talk to you on my phone, but my son has my phone. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, next time you over Trey's, like tomorrow, if you're going to be around Trey tomorrow, just hit me up on Instagram, man, and I'll holler at you, bro. I'm going to try to get down there, man, and work with you guys on the hand mitts. I'm going to try to get down there, dedicate one day to coming down there, man, and really working with you guys on your stand-up. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that. So I don't know when it'll be. You know, more than likely it'll be before November, but I'm going to try to pick a weekend, man. You know, get down there on a Saturday, or I don't want to do it Friday afternoon, you know, early Saturday, and spend the day with you guys, man, and just work on flat-out boxing. I want to do that. We have 2 more fights to go. Heavyweights are next. And, you know, the heavyweights, it might not go all 10. And then you have the co-main event with Amanda Serrano. Hopefully that doesn't go all the way, and then we'll have the main event. So he do, Heaven. He do. And he did a lot of stupid things in this fight. Fight could have been over a long time ago, man, but he did a lot of dumb things in this fight. Maybe it's because his skirt was turned sideways. Maybe if they would have fixed his skirt, and you know everything would have came together. But no, in all seriousness, man, he just didn't. And that was a nice. I mean, he stepped here, he slipped, and then boom, ran the uppercut, man. Ran the uppercut. It was a nice uppercut, man. But man, all the stupidity before then, I just don't get it. Yeah, he think he AB. AB. You gonna get the eggs ready for me? Man, no, you ain't. I don't plan on losing, bro. I don't plan on losing. Anything can happen, though, man. If I do lose to Trey's brother, I eat some pickled eggs. I'll give you that gear up. But if I win, since you want me to eat pickled eggs, if I win, let me think about it. What's going on, Jagger? Okay, I understand that. That was a good fight, and Pedro Diaz did the right thing. I mean, possibly. So I would have liked to have seen him go another round or 2, but Pedro was very, very adamant about stopping that fight. He was like, that's it. But man, you're going to have to make some serious adjustments in the ring, dude, if you want to fight, you know, good at competition, better competition, because you did a lot of stupid things, love. That showboating, that bull crap that you did when you got your man hurt twice. That needs to go out the door. Let's see what Montana has to say.
An incredible win to win a fight like this on a stage like this against an opponent like that in your hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. Can you possibly put into words what this moment means for you?
Hey, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came out. I love y'all. Cleveland, y'all always have my back. Hopefully I gain more fans tonight. You know, it's an amazing feeling. You know, I just want to thank my team. It's very emotional right now. I'm happy, you know, I'm here in my hometown, my daughter, my family, my friends. Man, it's an amazing feeling.
You wrote on Instagram recently you used to fight in empty gyms here in
Which fight just finished?
15,000 people.
Ivan versus Montana Love. Montana Love got the knockout. I believe it was
It's a dream come true.
either 7th or 8th round knockout.
I'm in the locker room every day. I'm training. I was thinking about this moment.
What's good with you, bro?
In this moment, every day training, and you know, God is
How you pronounce your name? Up Hevel
my team, everybody. Thank you to
963. What's good?
man. I love y'all.
We're closer to the main event, man. While we're actually here, we are closer to the main event. 2 more fights. Hopefully, this heavyweight fight gets over fast. See, he slipped to the right, he dipped to the left, and then shabaya.
Every day,
I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to use that right there.
you know, we brought it to life.
Trey, what's up with your brother, man? Is your brother around? Is he off work yet?
His head, make him miss, and eventually we knew he was.
Tell him to get on and talk a little trash with me, man.
Right here.
This is my queen right here. This Cali Love. This is my youngest daughter.
Yeah, I want to see that heavyweight fight too. I want to see Daniel Dubois do his thing.
Hey, she don't play about me, y'all. She'll fight each and every one of y'all about me.
And I know you wish your parents were here as well. What a great scene. You went up on the ring post over there and you said, strap. You want the strap. Tell us. Tell the world. Tell
You want the
Cleveland,
strap. Who you want to
what do
fight?
next?
Absolutely. Strap me up, man. Strap me the fuck up, man. We've been working hard. It's my time. You know, we want Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor.
They got the titles, my weight class.
Josh Taylor.
Come up and make it happen.
Josh Taylor.
Congratulations once again. 216. Give it up for
Davis.
Montana Love.
Montana Love, please. Please, Montana. Taylor. No. No. You'd be better off fighting Barrios. And Barrios might beat you. Judging on how you perform tonight, bro. Point blank period, flat out. Flat out. Y'all anxious to see Daniel Dubois? I am, man. I like Daniel Dubois. You know, he took a hard loss against the Juggernaut. It is what it is. And I want to see the kid come back. Soft-spoken kid. Big as an ox. Power. Looks like he's improving. And I don't think that loss is going to bother him. But we will definitely see. I want to let y'all in on something that I plan on doing. Since we got a halt in the comments. Lord willing, next year, I spoke with Gear Up Survival about this. And I already told Trey about this. Next year, man, I want to fight 2 exhibition fights on the same night. I want to do 4 rounds with one guy, and then 4 rounds immediately after that, 4 rounds with another guy. I don't think it's ever been done. I know, you know, George Foreman did something like that back in the day, but I would like to try to do it, man. I want to try to fight 2 exhibitions one night, same night. And I ain't talking about fight 4 rounds, then take a rest. And I'm talking about as soon as I get done with that 4-round exhibition, bring the other one out. Let's go. She says they're about. She said, maybe you mean your brother. He says they're about to tie off and stop for the night. Got you. You calling your brother a she, bro? Come on, man.
Thank you, Mo. Hey, give Montana some love on that kind of performance. Good for him.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Biker Dave is a game kid, man. Really, really respectful kid. He wanted to step in the ring and do a crossover boxing match. You know, coming from a wrestling background, and I commend the kid for it. He came in, showed a lot of heart. He did his best. But, I mean, I came out on top, which, you know, the experience, man. Experience and skills pays the bills. Now his younger, bigger brother wants to have a crack. And we're going to give it to him. We're gonna give it to him. He wants to fight, and we're gonna do it in his hometown, Lord willing, in November. And it's gonna be an 8-round exhibition, no headgear. You know what I'm saying? And some money on the line. He's putting down 300. I'm putting down 300. And winner takes home $600. And we're probably gonna be fighting for a little old belt. You know what I'm saying? And have a little championship belt in there too. You know, it is what it is. Just having some fun. And I'm really more concerned with the cash. You know what I'm saying? So Trey, tell your brother if he ain't got the money, we ain't fighting. We ain't fighting. I'm not coming all the way to Mina to not have a chance at winning $300, taking home 600. You dig what I'm saying? So have that money. I'm fighting the freak AJ Ingram, 24 years old, 6'1", 249, 250 pounds. Young guy, man. Young. He has no experience. I don't know what it is with these young guys who wants to come in and think that they can beat up on an old guy just because they're young, big, and strong. He's different from his brother Trey. Trey's a really cool dude. He's a people person. He comes up to you, gives you a smile, and he speaks to you, man. He's a God-fearing man. I don't know much about AJ, but I know that doesn't seem near as nice as his brother. Kind of quiet. He's a little smug. You know, when you talk to him, he's like, you know, what's up, AJ? But he's confident. You know, not having experience. He wants to jump in a ring with Real Talk Boxing, and he thinks that he's, you know, capable of winning, which is possible. It's possible. But I'm not going to take him lightly. I'm not going to underestimate the kid. He is 24. He is big. He is strong. But, I mean, for you to think that you can just jump in a ring with someone with experience, no matter how old he is or she is crazy to me. So maybe he knows something that I don't know. But you call me out. AJ, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I'm all about fighting, man. It's fun. And if someone wants to fight, then I'll jump in there with them. You know, but we're going to put some money on the line, man. We're going to put some money on the line. Last time was a charity event. We didn't get paid, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to jab him, man. If he's front foot heavy, I will. I already have a game plan. I already have a game plan. And I'm praying that we have a way better ring than last time so I can use some lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it, Martha? I don't think I've ever seen you here. Martha Brady. Yeah, that's Martha. What's good? We just watching Showtime, man. They're showing the promo of Woodley Paul right now, man. So what y'all want to talk about, man? Y'all got any questions? You were definitely swinging for the fences with Dave. That dude wasn't ready for that. Well, the reason why I got so aggressive, man, is that, you know, like Dave came at the second round like the Tasmanian Devil. He wasn't really effective in his barrage of punches, but I physically felt how strong that kid was on the inside. Like when he was punching and moving me around, I was like, yeah, this kid's a lot stronger than what I thought. So as soon as he gave me a chance to get my distance, I was like, nah, forget that. I'm getting this dude out of here, man. I get caught with something stupid. So that's why I started really putting down the pressure, throwing haymakers, or hard body shots to the body. You know, it was all good. Salute from Mexico, Real Talk. What's going on? Mr. Hernandez from Mexico, man. That's what's up. Yeah, he was trying to bottom me up, man. He told me today that he got the money and he's still ready to take it from you and give it back to you and tell you to work harder so he can take the money, so he can take my money again. See, this is AJ said, I don't know, man. Trey kind of sneaky, so Trey will be saying things sometimes that I don't know. But AJ did say that. AJ said he would beat me, give me my money back, tell me to train harder, come back and fight him again so he can take my money again. But you know, it's all good. I ever get into a school fight? Yeah, I got into 2 school fights, man. That's a very interesting question, Gear Up Survival. And since we're waiting on the next fight, I'm gonna explain to y'all those 2 fights I got into. One of them's really, really funny, man. When I was in I believe I was in the 4th grade, 4th or 3rd grade. I was still in elementary. There was this bully in school, man. Y'all gonna laugh at this. We had a bully at school who would beat everybody up. Would beat up guys and would beat up girls. Did not discriminate. And this bully was named Jennifer Ross. Jennifer Ross was a monster, y'all. This girl was so rowdy. I would see her drag dudes through the mud, start fights, and finish them. And everybody was afraid of her. She had these 2 stepbrothers, and I think I knew what was wrong with her, because that was way back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? And her mother was dating this other chick. They were living together, and I think she got picked on a lot because her mother was lesbian. You know, back then that was like nowadays it's common to see the same sex with each other. We're not going to get on that, but I think that's why the girl had a chip on her shoulder. But her stepbrothers were so afraid of her, and everybody at school was afraid of her, including me. I was. So she would ride the bus home. We had the same bus that we rode home. And every day on the bus, she would pick a different person to pick on. Just go up and start talking trash, and she would pick on them. Well, she left me alone for the longest because I've always been a quiet kid. And one day was my day for her to pick on me. She came up to me and she was making fun of me. And I was sitting in the chair on the bus. I wasn't saying anything, never looked her way. And after she got done, verbally like picking on me, she just walked off. So I went home that day and I told my mom about it. I told her who she was and what she's been doing to people and how tough she was. And you know what my mom told me? God rest her soul. She said, you listen to me, girl or not. If that girl comes up to you and starts bothering you again, or if she puts her hands on you, you knock her block off. And if you come home and tell me that girl beat you up, then I'm going to beat your butt. That's what my mom told me. And she said, girl or not, if she puts her hands on you, lay her out. When I was real young, man. So I went to school the next day, got on the bus. Sure enough, here she comes. She comes up to me talking trash, and I looked at her, and I said, hey, man, you better get out of my face. Scared to death now. I said, get out of my face. And everybody on the bus was like, oh, my God, he actually talked back to her, man. People don't do that. Like, what's going on? Like, they were tripping. And she said, boy, who you talking to? And she pushed me like with a fist. She pushed me on my shoulder. Who you talking to like that? I said, get up and get off the bus. That's what I told her. I said, get up and get off the bus. And she looked at me like, she couldn't believe it. Everybody else was like, this is not going to be good for B. So I gets off the bus. I said, come on, man. And I just seen red. I was just so mad and scared at the same time. So she got off that bus and I told myself, if she gets anywhere in my freaking vector, anywhere remotely close to me, I'm going to stick her with a straight left. I'm going to hit her right in her face. And I was there. She got off the bus and she was tripping. Like she didn't know what to think. And she's like, and she walks towards me. And she starts putting up her hands as soon as she got close to me. Right down the pipe. I hit her right in the jaw, man. And I'm up there just bouncing. Come on! I was screaming, still scared. Everybody on the bus is tripping. I just stood up to the big bad wolf. She grabbed her jaw, she looked at me, and she walked off and got back on the bus. I'm talking about the rest of the year, I was a freaking hero. Because I beat up the big bad wolf. And I was cool about it, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, she got cool with me and she stopped messing with people. Because somebody stood up to her. That was my first school fight. My second school fight was in 8th grade against one of my cousins, man. My cousin pissed me off. I don't remember what he said or did. I just started throwing on him, man. Beat the brakes off of him. We got in that freaking principal's office, man, and he beat our butts. I cried like a little punk, man. And those are the only like school fights I've ever been in. Other than that, it's always been in the ring. Appreciate it. Rather scrap with any bully than mom. Exactly, Bunny. I wasn't trying to get no butt whooping getting home from mom, man. She's like, you beat her up, I'm beating you up. Do you sell the Real Talk boxing t-shirts? I don't do merch, Bunny. I don't. I had these made. Then Danny Dubois coming to the ring. I had these made personally for me and my family. I don't do merch. I don't really know how to go about all that. Maybe one of these days, you know what I'm saying, I might. But you're not the first who asked me that. Maybe I need to look into that. Arletta in the house. Miss New York in the house, man. Hey, man. Miss New York ain't no joke, y'all. I tell y'all all the time. She tells it how it is. She don't care. And that's what I love about her, man. Arletta in the house. Guadalajara. You need a trainer? Where you at, bro? Where you located? Mr. Tanner? All right, hold on. Shinar Tanner? I don't know if that's a female or a male name. Where you from? You in Texas? Holler at me. All right, my man Dubois is in the ring right now, man. Let's see what Daniel's talking about. Slender Bender ran away. I wish Slender, Mr. Slender 2.0 would come on this live stream right now. I ain't wanted to fight somebody so bad in my life, man. Sorry about that. Slender talks so much trash and ain't willing to bag it up. Talking about he need 25,000 to fight. Man, whatever. Canelo's from Guadalajara? I didn't know that. You know who else is from there? Dude who fought on Contender. What is his name? What is his name? He beat Peter Manfredo, and then he came, and Peter came back and he beat him. The season 1 of Contender. Alfonso Gomez. He's from Guadalajara also. No, this is pay-per-view. I'm not live streaming it, man. I actually bought this fight, man. Because every time I live stream it on my Falcon app, man, it just buffers and sometimes it goes out on me, so I bought it. What's up, Abe? Yes, Alfonso Gomez, man. I loved the Contender series, man. I loved him. Nah, we won't be showing the fight here, Thomas. It was 65,000. He said, "Gear up, man." That dude tripping. Come down here and get your bubble for 500. I'll put 500 up to fight Slender. Slender, man, that dude. Oh, I want that dude bad. All that trash talk. Thoughts on Fury? Not good. Tony Fury is not a good boxer. I didn't see anything special. Jake would knock him out, I believe. But Jake's got to get through Tyrone Woodley. Gomez actually fought Canelo, if I remember correctly. He did fight Canelo. He fought Canelo. He fought Arturo Gatti. He fought a handful of other good fighters too. I liked Alfonso, man. I loved him. I mean, he was very charismatic, man. He was well spoken, a humble dude. I loved him, man. And it saddened me when Peter sent him home. But man, Peter did his thing, man. Sergio Mora was the one who won that Contender Series against Peter Manfredo. Oh, nobody's fighting yet. They're going to the center of the ring right now. Daniel Dubois is about to fight. Big heavyweights. I don't think it'll go all. Y'all better don't be giving Real Talk a hard time about showing the fight. Tell them, Miss New York. Get on their butt. So far, everybody's been chilling. I ain't been having a whole lot of hate like I did my last live stream. Last live stream, people were just, boy, they was throwing all kinds of hate, man. But let's check out these heavyweights right now. Paul getting knocked out, right? All right, round number one, Daniel Dubois coming out with a strong jab. Nice straight 1-2 already connecting. Dubois doesn't have really good head movement. Really need to work on that. But he's really throwing that straight 1-2 hard to his opponent. I don't know who this guy is he's fighting. Ooh, Dubois just got caught, man, with a straight left. Straight right, excuse me. Sorry about that. Dubois needs to double and triple up the jab and then throw the straight right. He just rocked his opponent. He got him hurt. Go to the body, man. He just dropped his opponent in the first round, Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois. Caught him on that ear. This right here make you retarded. This is the button to make people retarded right there. Dubois finna jump on him now. He finna get him out of there. He finna get him out of there. Move, ref. That ref look like my brother-in-law. Dubois coming in for the kill. You hear me? Pace yourself, young man, and go to the body. Pace yourself and go to the body. There you go. Oh, man, you letting him get his wits back, D. Come on, Daniel. Dropped him again. Straight right hand. This dude wants to quit. I already see it in his face. He wants to quit. He's not going to get up. Not going to get up. Stop the fight, ref. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. You got a whole minute, D. Go to the body. You better not neglect that body. Come in and go to the body before you get caught with something stupid. That's it. That's it. Daniel Dubois just got a first round knockout. Good job. You got caught a little bit in between them power shots, but you need... Why do they neglect the body, y'all? Why? Why do fighters neglect the body? That makes me mad. He got the win, though. 3 knockdowns in the first round. Good job, Daniel. I ain't gonna jump on you too hard, bro. Gotta move that head. Gotta get off the center line, bro. Good job, young man. That's what you want to see when you see heavyweights fight, right? Knockout, right? Still some room for improvement. Still some room for improvement. He's still young, though. He's still learning. I'm happy for the kid, though. First fight in the U.S. He made a statement. It's all good. The second knockdown is when I knew his opponent was going to quit. I seen it. I just saw he was going to quit. Do you think Fury versus Paul fight will actually go ahead and... No, I don't think the fight is going to happen, man. I think that people saw tonight that Tommy Fury ain't the real deal, that he doesn't pose a threat. Because of that, Jake might fight him, but we'll see. He needs to fight a professional boxer sooner or later, you know. So Paul versus Woodley not going to decision. Jake Paul announced that winner. Jake Paul announced the winner already. Tyrone didn't make weight due to his thick booty. Kyle, you tripping, bro. You tripping. My man King Israel just sent me an Instagram message. I don't know if he knows. King Israel's a young man. He's a boxer, man. He's about to make his debut. He's about to have his first fight, and he's a prayer warrior, man. He's a believer in Christ, like myself. And I mean, I think he's 16, 17 years old, man. He has an old soul, man. I really, really enjoy conversating with that young man. Yeah, he did already, y'all. I'm back. Okay, Daniel Dubois was relentless. I wish more fighters these days would pounce once they get someone hurt, like Dubois did, right? Yeah, exactly. You get your fighter hurt, you jump on their butt. He is AJ's mandatory. I like Triple D, but AJ will destroy him. I agree, Arletta. He is not ready for Anthony Joshua. I would probably put him in against a Charles Martin, Chris Arreola, fighters of that caliber. But I mean, Dubois got caught a couple of times, man, in between those punches. He got a little bit reckless, but he jumped on his opponent and got him out of there. That's what we want. Room for improvement, like I said. But I want to see him up against Charles Martin, man, or Arreola. Somebody like that. Somebody like that. Or Chisora. Chisora might beat him, though. You know what I'm saying? And Arreola might beat him. I don't think Charles Martin would, but those should be candidates for his next fight. Because I don't think he needs to get in there with AJ. AJ gonna knock his block off. But I like this kid, man. He's a humble, soft-spoken dude, man. I like him. Let's see what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of 2 minutes, 10 seconds in round number 1. A referee in charge, George Nichols, stops the
next fight is the co-main event, and then it's the main event. So one more fight. Yeah, boxing's a lot different, man. A lot different. I'm rooting for Woodley. I want Woodley to win, but I think Jay's gonna pull it. I think he's gonna pull it out.
Morrow, thank you very much. Daniel, congratulations on a phenomenal American debut. I know you were very confident going into this fight, but honestly, did you think it would end that quickly?
My dad told me we're in the dressing room that go for the first round, so I went for it. But first I want to say thank you.
He said Dubois said his dad told him to knock him out in the first round, so he went for it. He's happy about his performance, man. I'm happy for the kid.
This card, and I know you've had some great moments in your young career so far, but would it be fair to say, thus far, the greatest moment of your career tonight?
No, the greatest is still to come, man. This was just another step in the right direction for me.
I remember late last year, before we get to that,
Dubois a big dude. Like Ariel ain't a short dude, but he towers above him.
Tell us what you did to him out there.
Yeah, I've watched it a little bit, but hey, I went for the kill, and
yeah, you got hit a little too much for my taste, bro. But you got the W, man. First fight in the U.S. Proud of you, man. Work on that head movement, though, for real.
Incredible handiwork. I was just saying late last year, I remember a lot of people questioned your heart. They were trying to write you off. They said you didn't have that fighter's spirit. What do you want to say?
What y'all think about that Dubois fight, man?
Let me know. I'm back and I'm ready to go.
Devin Haney said Jake's winning. Jake's gonna win. Yeah, man. A lot of people think Jake's going to win. I mean,
He's got a title that won him.
I just hope. Listen. Let me tell y'all something, man.
You want to come back to America?
Let me tell y'all something.
Definitely.
If Woodley comes in moving his head and really using the stick, the jab like he's supposed to use it, don't pull back when getting away from Jake's punches, and moves to Jake's left, he could pull this fight off. I do think he's going to touch Jake. I think he's going to rock Jake. I do. I do think that. See, a lot of people think Jake's going to come in and just boom, just do him like Ben. Which all of this is possible. I just don't think so. I think this fight is going to go past 3 rounds. Could be wrong. I think it's going to go 5 or 6 rounds. But I think Jake's going to win this fight. But there's things that Woodley has to do. He must do to be able to knock this kid out. Because I don't think it's going to distance, man. No, it hasn't started yet. We're going into the co-main event here pretty soon. Daniel Dubois just got his, job done in the first round. And of course, when you get fights that end in the first round, then you're going to see a buttload of more commercials like we're seeing right now and promos. So they're going to have to kind of stretch out that time. But we'll see. Now let's see if Amanda Serrano is going to steal the fight. Because as of right now, Dubois had a decent performance. First round knockout, but it still wasn't, it didn't, to me, it's not nothing to write home about. I'm proud of him, but.
All right, we have so much more still to come here from Cleveland. And with more, let's go back to Brian Custer.
Okay, Mo, thank you very much. Now, Cusimano told us.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Logan B. I want at least 5 rounds. But I mean, listen, we cannot count Woodley out. You can't. You would be ignorant to count Woodley out. There is a level of danger there for Jake. I just have a gut feeling. Now, Woodley's not afraid of him, number one. He is prepared, but.
Which ended by KO. Tyrone Woodley, considered a dangerous puncher in his own right, and is predicted to knock out by round 3.
Undisputed in 2 weight classes?
A little later on tonight.
That's a good question.
And it's a unified female world title bout as the WBC, WBO.
The Well Enough Alone wants to know, can anybody tell me how many boxers have ever been undisputed in 2 weight classes? I'm going to say none. I don't know of any fighters, any boxers that have been undisputed in 2 weight classes. I don't know. School me if there has been, let me know.
But Yanni Mercado has a tough task ahead of her. Not only is she moving up in weight, but face Serrano, she's also taking on a champion who's on a 26-fight win.
I agree with you, Arletta. I agree with you.
Nearly 10 years. Serrano's among the
Yeah, Montana won. I think it was a 7th or 8th round knockout. Well, no, they stopped. He knocked his opponent down with a check, left uppercut, and then right at the end of the round, and then when it went to the corner, Pedro Diaz stopped it. They're showing Christy Martin right now. Y'all remember Christy Martin?
When Christy Martin came out, she was the first woman boxer that anyone ever took notice of. She was a pioneer. She was a warrior, Big shot at the end of the round. She reigned supreme.
I agree, Heaven. He's not ready yet. He's not. I mean, he did real good tonight, but he's not ready yet.
We have a powerful power.
At the forefront of that evolution is Amanda Serrano, who in 2017 was featured in the first nationally televised female world title.
What woman don't you like? I don't like this woman. She is a bully and always fighting smaller opponents. Who you talking about, Miss Arletta?
But it's definitely frustrating, especially with the pain that it's the headache. But just wanting to be the best and wanting to continue to break records. That's what motivates me.
Born in Puerto Rico and raised in
Let me tell you something, man. Listen. Let me ask y'all something, man.
her heritage and to the
There's a lot of Jake clout chasing when he says that he'll be ready for Canelo in 3 years. You won't be you won't be ready for Canelo in 10 years, bro.
In my blood, that's why I
And there's people who seriously think Jake Paul will become a world champion.
bring so much more out of me.
How many people think Jake Paul will become a, not maybe, will become a world champion? How many people out there think that?
Harder to go out and continue to win.
Oh, Christy.
Records.
Christy was a big girl though, man, but she didn't have a lot of people in her weight class.
Dozens of world champions is Jake Paul. Amanda Serrano.
Did you watch the Christy Martin documentary on Netflix? No, I didn't, but I'll definitely check. What is it called, bro? What is it called? Because I like Christy Martin.
See how she hits.
What is it called?
She can really hit.
Good shot. She gets all the leverage in every single shot. She's
Oh, Amanda Serrano? You don't like Serrano?
she's a combination. She's a seasoned pro.
Come on, Miss Arletta. What you mean?
You know, kind of blessed that
The girl can fight though.
and him giving me, you know, a shot, but it brings eyes to female boxing. It's not just me, but it's in the sport of women's boxing.
You know, that's what Jake's about. Jake's all about pointing the spotlight on a man and saying, look, you know,
Christopher Charles, you believe he will become a world champion. Why? Why do you believe that?
she's a big puncher. She's
Why do you believe that? Let's get into a discussion. They're showing all these commercials.
That's what I wanted to bring to this sport.
Amanda Serrano is hot. She is a cutie. She is a cutie. Christopher, why do you think he will become a world champion?
just be around champions. I like him around any champion. I don't care what it is. It's just it's a championship mentality, and it's you know, it's good fun.
Serrano holds the women's
He also wanted to fight Canelo Alvarez. Who do you think will win that fight? I think Jake Paul is a good boxer. I'm very awkward, and he can beat Canelo Alvarez. Patrick Dixon, are you telling me? Are you telling me that you think Jake Paul can beat Canelo Alvarez? Is that what you're telling me?
It will be the time that I
I'm gonna make sure I'm reading that right. I'm still waiting on you, Christopher.
be a champion. So hopefully
I feel you, Heaven.
one night.
The work ethic.
The perfect day, perfect night. Perfect
I need more than that. I need more than that. How can you become a world champion?
warming up, you know.
I need more than work ethic, man. Give me some more. I think if he dedicates himself at the same amount he's been for several years, I do think he can become a competitive boxer, possibly for a title in several years, because he has passion, no doubt.
To the co-main event. Here's a look at some of the many reasons why Showtime has become the
She dug Katie to see. This is what I like about Miss Arletta, man. She actually knows boxing. I've had to correct her a couple of times, just a couple, but she actually knows boxing. Now, Katie Taylor is, I think, arguably one of the pound-for-pound best women boxers out there right now. She's a monster. So I heard something about that, Miss Arletta. Enlighten us. Enlighten us, please. Arthur does have a great chance of beating Canelo. He's big, he's strong, and he's got hammers for fists. Plus, he is dedicated to this thing, bro. All right, Christopher. Here we go. I want to. This is what I love about live streams, man. We can conversate. You know what I'm saying? We can have a debate. To Christopher, here's why I believe without a doubt that Jake Paul will never be a world champion. First off, no disrespect, but as a boxer myself, Jake Paul started boxing at the age of what? 20? 21? That's too late to start. Case number 2. First 2 fights were against 2 YouTubers. Right? His third fight was against a basketball player. Retired basketball player. Now he's finna fight a dangerous former world champion, UFC champion, welterweight that is, and Tyrone Woodley. His most dangerous fight of to date. Okay, has he ever fought anyone his height or his size? I'll answer that for you. No. No. He is yet to fight a boxer I ain't talking about sparring. He is yet to fight a real professional boxer in the ring. In the ring. Hasn't happened yet. Will it happen? I don't know. At some point in time, if he continues to fight, it's going to happen. But don't think he's going to be strategic about it. To become a world champion is a totally different book and story from what Jake Paul is in. Jake Paul, in my honest opinion, will never become a world champion. What is he? Cruiserweight? He fights cruiserweight. I don't know many cruiserweights right now, but I guarantee you any cruiserweight with the world title will beat the brakes off Jake Paul. Could he get down to light heavyweight? Possibly. What light heavyweight with the world title do you think Jake Paul would be? Now, I know I'm talking about right now, but I'm talking about 5 years down the road. He could fight heavyweight also. He couldn't beat any of the top 10 heavyweights. None of them. Can't hold a candle to him. Jake Paul is a decent boxer at best. But look at his level of opposition. You cannot become world champion fighting the caliber of fighters that he has been fighting. He ain't even fought nobody his size. No hate, he's winning. He's putting in the work. He's showing improvement. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, the Jake Paul fans really jump down my throat when I say anything remotely close. Don't matter if it's factual or not. If I say anything remotely close to negative about Jake, y'all jump on me. But we got to be for real. We got to be for real. I don't think he has a chance in the world to become a world champion. He has a chance to continue to make major money in boxing, to bring more fans to boxing. But a world title, we got to be for real, y'all. We got to be for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the co-main event of the evening at this time,
Jake would beat Canelo.
surfing around the world, enjoying
Alejandro.
AFN, the American Forces Network.
Thank you.
At this time, we are ready for our world title attraction.
All right. Amanda Serrano.
Make their way to the ring.
The lady that Miss Arletta, Miss New York don't like is about to fight. I would love to see her fight Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor ain't no joke. They got these stick figure women standing behind the announcer right now. What is it about? It's 2021, man. Thin is not in no more. We need some thick chicks up there, man. That's what's in. Her opponent's from Mexico. Man, I think women boxing is terribly underrated. Female boxing should be put on a platform in itself. These ladies can really, really fight, man. And their pain tolerance is nuts. Nuts. I see this fight going the distance. But who knows? I don't know anything about Serrano's opponent, but she doesn't seem out of her element. She's coming in, she looks confident, she doesn't look nervous at all or scared at all. And she's a beautiful young lady on top of that. I wouldn't, if I were to walk past this lady, walk to this ring right now, I would not guess that she was a fighter. She's so small, petite. It's just crazy the type of warrior. Warriors come in all shapes, colors, and creeds, man. Some people you will look at and wouldn't think that they got any fight in them. Man, you just never know. Yeah, I feel you, real talk. He's definitely going to have to up his game a ton and really increase his competition level. Definitely. Real talk. How can you sit there and say it's too late, bro? It's never too late. Now go find that popcorn kernel. I'm telling you, man, Kyle is in the wrong business. He's in the wrong business. Canelo is his third fight. Hold on. Canelo in his third fight fought a plumber, unlike Jake. Listen, man, listen. You talking about his third professional fight? Mr. Martinez, his third professional fight? Don't leave out his amateur background. Which, again, Jake Paul doesn't have. He's not decorated, bro. This stuff starts from the ground up, man. Not an adult. Now there's been some people that started boxing late and became world champions. Deontay Wilder. What's my man's name? Dang, what's my man? He knocked out Paul Williams. He was a soccer player. Started boxing at the age of 20 or 21. What's my man's name? Y'all know his name? I almost said Margarito. I can't remember his name. He's from Argentina. Somebody hooked me up on that. I can't remember his name. I'm not sleeping on Jake. I'm just telling the truth, man. Just telling the truth. Thank you, Josh. You got to have the amateur background. Usyk would wipe the floor with him. And thank you, Heaven. Wouldn't even be a match. He'll get him out of there in the first round. Y'all got to be real, man. I know y'all love Jake. I get it. But you got to be real. He's fooling y'all. He's fooling y'all. Now, for the most part, what he's doing is great. I get it. It's great. But, man, he's pulling the wool over your eyes, man. He's throwing that magic dust over your eyes. Look what I'm doing to these dudes. Look what I'm doing to them. But they're not boxers. They're not boxers. You have to look at his opponents. And you really think he's going to be world champion one day? Come on. Thank you, Tamil. I don't think they're being serious when they say that they can beat Canelo. I don't think they can be. Yeah, if he caught Canelo dead asleep, if Canelo was asleep, and Jake started beating on him while he was in the bed, even then, when Canelo get woke up, he gonna body shot him and hit him in the biceps. Man, delusional. Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Yeah. These are. How dare I question the problem child? Hey man, I'm just trying to let these people know, man. I'm trying to bring them back to reality. Wilder got late into boxing and look at. That's what I said. I said some fighters have. Who is that guy from Argentina? He was another guy that started late in boxing and became a world champion. I can't believe. Yeah, I forget names all the time, but. Sergio Martinez, is that his name? Sergio Martinez, is it? I think it's Martinez. I may be wrong. I want to know how it's. I want to know who is going to win the fight versus Real Talk Boxing and his wife. My wife go weird, I ain't gonna throw no strikes at her. I might faint, and slip, but I ain't gonna throw no shots at her. She always beat me up. See, you was wrong about Ryan Garcia. What you mean I was wrong about Ryan Garcia? What you mean? What was I wrong about? We're gonna get into Ryan Garcia. What was I wrong about Ryan Garcia? What was I wrong about? Tell me. There you go, Sergio Martinez. I think I had it right.
Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks trimmed in the colors of the Mexican flag.
Crawford would beat Jake Paul. Sean Porter would beat Jake Paul. All these smaller fighters would beat Jake Paul. All of them. They're welterweights. They would beat Jake Paul. They would. Tank Davis would beat Jake Paul. Come on, man. These people got to be real. You got to be real. That's like, come on, man. Come on. You got to be real. Canelo undisputed at 168 and 175. How was he undisputed at 175? Oh, you saying future, not present? Ryan Garcia is such a cocky fighter. Jake Paul versus Rolly. That dang Rolly, man. Rolly Romero. He's something else. I believe Garcia would beat Jake Paul too. What you mean, Miss New York? She shouldn't be fighting this girl. What you mean? What you mean? They both small women. You want to see her fight Katie Taylor, huh? I feel you. What's his name? Tank can beat him. I'm dead serious, Mr. New York, when I say that. I believe Tank beat the brakes off of him. I really do. She's the next fight for a man. I want to see Katie Taylor versus now. Katie, you got to get past this little cutie right here from Mexico first. Fight ain't even over yet. Ain't even started. I mean, my beard is like offset. Like this side's higher. I got to fix that tonight. Uh-oh, we got our first buffering. No, you better fix that, bro. All right, here we go. 10 2-minute rounds. Ooh, Serrano got caught with a straight right off the bat. Ooh, she just hit her right on the chin with that straight left, though. Serrano's a southpaw, too. We starting to buffer? Are you serious? Is that what we do? Here we go. We back now. Serrano trying to get her out of there, y'all. I don't think it's going to happen. Women have a great pain tolerance, man. Women just take punishment way better than men in that boxing ring, man. Now, see, Serrano's got a skirt on, too. But Montana Loves looks a lot better than hers. But she's a woman. She's supposed to have a skirt on. Come on, man. I don't understand these dudes in these trunk skirts. We don't do that down here. Nice jab by Serrano. Mercado she's backstepping a whole lot. She seems a little stiff. I gotta be honest with you, Miss Oletta. She does look significantly smaller than Serrano. She just caught she caught Serrano again with that right hand. Mercado's throwing looping right hands, though. I mean, seriously looping right hands. Nice body shot by Serrano. She's pot shotting and she's running combinations, but she's staying in the pocket. She's staying right in the pocket. Very good technique. 2 body shots she got counted with the overhand left. Man, Mercado she's throwing caution to the wind, bro. Serrano's going to the body, y'all. Serrano is going to the body. Woodley going to do a thing tonight. What's going on, D? My homeboy Dion in the house, man. I hope he does. We're talking to Woodley right now.
It feels amazing, man. It's been really surreal. This whole process has been a movie.
Woodley looks really relaxed, man. He doesn't look nervous whatsoever.
We got to this day, I'm like, man, it came so quick. So I'm
You
excited.
better not come out there that dry, though, man. Break you a sweat. Y'all should have seen me when I came out to my exhibition. I was sweating like a stuck pig, man.
For sure. Rebirth, reinvigorated.
Anderson Silva, I believe, will beat Jake Paul. I want to see that fight. Won't happen, though. It won't happen because Jake know he'll probably get beat by Anderson. I want to see that fight.
Yeah, you know, I just brushed it off. I know what it is. It's all the bells and whistles and the curtains behind it, trying to get into my mind and really to sell the show. But now the show's sold, now it's something to
Is southpaw one of the best stances in boxing? It just depends on who's in southpaw position. The stance. I mean, if you're good at it, then I mean, it's the most. A lot of people don't. Conventional fighters don't like fighting southpaws, and southpaws don't like fighting southpaws. I think that's a stance that people really try to avoid fighting, but I wouldn't say it was the best. Yeah, Serrano's real nice with it, man. She's a pure boxer. from Puerto Rico. But Serrano done got boxing shoes on though, man. She's got her shoes are lace. She's got laces. She's got teeny shoes on out there. And Mercado's getting a little aggressive, man. She's starting to go to the body now. But Serrano's running them fast. She's got fast hands, man, running them combinations. Nice jab. I don't think she's gonna knock this lady out though. Like I said, these women are durable. Serrano's very relaxed in there, man. She's really, really good under pressure. Really, really good under pressure. And she's working the body. She's throwing that uppercut to the body. Reaching too far with that uppercut, though. You need to get on the inside before you throw that. Serrano got them Rival gloves on, y'all. I'm telling you, Rival is the best glove ever made, man. I love Rival gloves. Let me block that TV. That computer screen from you guys. Don't want to get demonetized. Anybody out there think Katie Taylor can beat Serrano? Anybody? Yeah, Sylvia looks nice. Looks good in boxing. Anderson Silva would outbox Jake Paul. I believe so too. Who you got winning so far? You talking about female fight? That's a run-off.
Dream come true. Ever since I was a kid, I've been coming out here, watching LeBron play. Now we sold out the stadium, so I'm about to get this knockout. Easy money.
Hey, listen, this is honestly, you've been on the boxing.
What's good, Manny Taylor?
This week was the 3 years.
Now, real talk. I believe Jake would beat you. Of course you do. Of course you do. Now that is possible. They're in the ring, but man, if you believe he's going to become a world champion, you think he could beat everybody. You dig what I'm saying? But Anderson Silva is long. He's rangy. He's actually Jake Paul's size. We have yet to see Jake Paul fight anyone his size. Why? Why? You understand what I'm saying? It's possible, but I think that Anderson Silva will box the brakes off Jake Paul. Who did they go off on? Do I believe Clarissa Shields will box soon? Clarissa Shields, I think Clarissa Shields is upset about not getting the type of money that she thinks she should be getting. She has hard times finding opponents. Little do people know Clarissa Shields is a big girl. She's a big girl. She probably walks around close to like 190. She comes in at like, what, 160 something? She's a big girl, man. But I don't know if she's going to box again. She won her MMA debut. Man, Amanda is really throwing body shots like crazy, y'all. But I don't think that there's going to be any stoppage. Because like I said, these women, they go for broke. They're very durable. But if she continues to go to the body, you never know. And that's what she's doing. It's crazy to me that it takes a female boxer to not neglect the body. You got all these men boxing on this undercard, and it takes a female to show them how it's done. She is really digging to the body, y'all. I can't wait till my next fight. Man, I'm going to dig to the body so much. I'm going to have a big frame in front of me. I'm going to dig to the body. So, AJ, if you ain't strong enough to keep me off of you, I'm going to tell you like I told your brother, it's going to be tough on you, bro. You better be doing some sit-ups, side crunches, leg lifts, because I'm going to your body. Amanda Serrano ain't even breathing hard. It's a female fight, the co-main event. I agree, Tommy. I really do. And if I could, I would show the fight. I really would. But I think it's bull crap too myself. I'm going for Slim Shady 2.0. Jake Paul selling out the arena. Televised by Showtime pay-per-view. He's doing something right. Yeah, he is. He is. He is. I'm not hating on that. I'm not hating on what he's doing, how much he's getting paid, and the bust that he's putting in the seat. Not hating on that. That's boxing's fault. That's boxing's fault. But no hate on that, man. Get that loot. Do your thing.
Round number 4. And usually the MO for Serrano is start fast, pursue the early knockout, and then if it doesn't go according to plan, she's got those long-range skills, the combination punching, she can control the fight.
Okay, have you thought that he could be beaten by that other guy when I seen you talking online, but he proved you wrong? And Ryan Garcia was, oh, you talking about the one against Campbell? Yeah, I thought Campbell was gonna beat him, man, but I was wrong. And Ryan Garcia did prove a lot that night. He proved a whole lot that night. I really thought Luke was gonna beat him, especially after he dropped him. But you know, he proved me wrong that night. You right about that. I ain't gonna front about that. See, Serrano right now in this 4th round, she's kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit because I think she sees that she's not going to be able to knock this young lady out. I think she's here for the long haul, but she is really going to that body. Thank you, Amanda Serrano. Thank you. Love you, baby. You know how to do it. Serrano's winning.
Yeah, she has gone downstairs so effectively, and Mercado not able to get there at all.
Yeah, if he wins the fight, yeah, I want to see him fight Silva. I want to see him fight Anderson. Serrano is running combinations. She's staying far enough away to where her opponent can't hit her, and she's fighting in the pocket. She's fighting a beautiful fight. Her defense is on point. She is catching punches. She is not in any danger. Oh, she just got caught. She just got caught by right hand again, though. Clarissa Shields got thick. I saw a recent video of her. I never seen her. I told you I let her. I told she's a big girl, man. I seen her on a beach. She was doing a little workout on the beach. And she kept pulling her shorts out of her crotch and out of her butt. They was riding so much. Yeah, she got thick. Yeah, they showed Jake in the room. Jake was in there skipping rope trying to do the interview, but he had to stop skipping rope. He's breaking a sweat, which is what Tyrone needs to be doing. Breaking a sweat before you go out is so important. If you go out cold, that's how you're gonna end up, cold. Knocked out cold. You gotta go in ready, all your blood flowing and sweating and all that good stuff. Jake versus Clarissa Shields, instant classic. Clarissa just might beat him. She ain't got no power though. Mayweather helped Jake Paul get clout. Yeah, of course. Shields should fight Savannah Marshall, but she won't. Didn't they fight before? Didn't they have a fight before, Savannah Marshall? I thought they fought already. Oh no, that's another woman. I'm sorry. Yeah, Savannah Marshall would be a good fight, but I don't think you fought her. Correct me if I'm wrong.
She's a nurse, so that adds to her load in life.
You don't think that I think Tank Davis will beat Ryan Garcia, Patrick Dixon? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. I think, there was a time where I thought it would be 50-50, but I think Tank will slowly make his way there. Because both of them are pretty much flat-footed. I think Tank's defense is a little bit better. And I think Tank will get there. Sooner or later, he'll get there and he'll knock Ryan out. My honest opinion. She is there for the long haul. She's still there. It's the 5th round. She's not going nowhere. But them body shots, boy, they getting there. It's going all 10 rounds, man. First of all, this is a female. They take punishment better. Second of all, she's Mexican. Do you not understand what I keep telling you guys about Mexican fighters? Have you ever fought a Mexican fighter? Have you been in a ring with a Mexican fighter? Have you ever fought with a Mexican fighter? Period. Like street fighting. Have you ever fought a Mexican? She's gonna be there for 10 rounds. Hey, real talk. You should grow out your beard longer and look crazy like me. My beard only grows a certain length before it starts looking scraggly. So like right here is my like prime length to where it looks thick and full. Crushing on Amanda? No, I ain't crushing on Amanda. The chick got skill though. She's skilled. She got mad skill. She too small for me anyway. I ain't into little old frail chicks. Women, excuse me. Thin is not in. It's not in. You know, my wife talking about she want to lose weight and this and that. My wife thick as all get out, man. I ain't trying to have no lose no weight. It's finna get cold too. Wintertime coming. I need somebody to keep me warm, man. You can't keep me warm if you weigh 120 pounds. I'm not a small dude. I don't want no small woman. But a man that got hands though. She has fought in MMA. I'm not sure if she's undefeated, but yes, Amanda Serrano has fought in MMA. Just like Heather Hardy, is that her name? I appreciate that. Thank you. They never fought. See, yeah, I thought they never fought. Well, I thought they had fought. Excuse me. I was thinking about somebody else though. It is round 6. I'm on round 6 right now, y'all. Somebody said round 7, but it's round 6. My internet might be lagging a little bit, but I'm on round 6. And Serrano is winning easy. No, I'm not showing the fight, Joey. Christina Hammer fought Clarissa Shields. Yeah. Who was that lady she fought that knocked her down? That's who I thought they were talking about. She fought a lady that actually knocked Clarissa Shields down. I think Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. would have been a good fight. What do you think? Yeah, it would have been a good fight. And I think he would fight him before he would fight Anderson. I'm trying to remember Savannah Marshall. I know the name, but I can't get her face in my head. Savannah Marshall. I've heard her even say her name. Man, Serrano putting in work, y'all. Serrano is a complete fighter, bro. I know you don't like her, Miss Orletta, but she got skill. Miss Orletta, you can't deny her skill, though. You say she a bully and she's fighting smaller fighters, but you can't deny that the lady got skills. And in great shape, still not breathing hard. Yes, Gabriel. I told y'all Miss Orletta no boxing, man. Come on, Miss New York. You're making me look bad, homegirl. What you talking about? That's her name. And that's why I thought she had fought the Savannah chick, because they had a similar name. Yes, she did. Her opponent is currently undefeated. She's a tough lady, man. Here we go with the buffering again. Come on with that bull. There we go. I don't know. Mercado's looking a little distraught, man. She's looking a little distraught. Like she's ready to give up. Now I'm on round number 7, y'all. But Mercado was looking really, really distraught in the corner. She looked like she was mentally she was broken down.
Great combinations, terrific body work. Also,
the ring generalship, man, from Amanda is she's looked way better than any fight that I've seen this afternoon from all the other men. Point blank, period. She's gonna get a lot of respect from me. She's gonna get a video after this, more dedicated video to Amanda Serrano. But the fight's still not over. You know, anything could happen, but right now, man, she's showing true boxing skills. And I kind of figured it was going to be a knockout, man. Unless you fight Ann Wolf, you don't get a lot of knockouts in women fights. But you can just admire the skill set and the heart. I think the reason why Mercado was looking so distraught in the corner is that she literally can't do anything. She can't get close. She can't hit Serrano the way she wants to hit it. And that's discouraging, man. That's real discouraging. When you got somebody in the ring right in front of you, you physically can't hurt them. There's nothing you can do. That's heartbreaking, man. She's trying, though. She is trying. I think Serrano has like 3 different belts, if I'm not mistaken. Serrano is very talented. I can't deny that. I just want her to do better as far as competition. Got you. Jake is going to clown Woodley like MVP did to all his opponents in MMA. We'll see. Fight of the night. Yeah, I would have to say so. I like Serrano super bad. Okay. I figured she had 3 belts. I wasn't sure. I know she had a lot of them. I just wasn't sure how many. But as of right now, this fight has been the most entertaining of the night. I think we're going into round 8. I told you, man. I told you that Mercado was in there for the long haul.
And he is largely responsible for this huge crowd on hand here in his hometown. The main event still to come. But when you are watching 126...
How crazy would it be if Jay came out here and got knocked out in the first round? How crazy would it be? It would be nuts. It will be flat out nuts. Do you hear me? Real talk. If this turns out a draw tonight, then this is rigged all the way. I have to agree with that because there is a rematch clause. So you just never know. Serrano making some Puerto Rican style barbecue ribs with this girl. Serrano's no joke, man. Estrada is good. I like Estrada. She's a good fighter. All right. She just threw 3 consecutive punches to the body right there in the pocket, Serrano. Man, if you the type of fighter that goes to the body like you're supposed to, man, I love it. All right, Mercado's coming forward now, getting some short hooks there on the inside. Maybe that's where she needs to be, more on the inside. Look how Estrada's turning, not Estrada. Serrano's turning her, man. This is the kind of fighting I like. Credit to Mercado, though. This is one tough cookie. She has taken a lot of punishment, and she hasn't seemed to be rocked or hurt at all. Yes, and that Jake Paul opted for that. Jake Paul put in the rematch clause. She is classy. I agree with that too. Round number 9 coming up, y'all, and then it's the main event. This is what we've been waiting on. Ah, it's almost here, y'all. It's almost here. Man, people love Jake Paul. You hear me? People love Jake Paul. It's a packed house, y'all. I like what I see in Serrano, man. I'm definitely going to be paying way more attention to her. I think Ricardo's fighting close, and that's what she needs to do. She needs to rough Serrano up on the inside, but it's a little too late now. Ooh, Serrano, man. She threw a 2-piece to the head and then came back down to the body. I like what you're doing. I love what you're doing. Someone asked me, are you just going to talk? I'm new to this channel. Or are you going to show the fight? Here's what I don't understand about people wanting to see the fight. If you go to any YouTube channel doing a live stream of this fight right now, I guarantee you that you're going to just be seeing them talking. That's what you're going to be seeing. Don't ever expect for me to show any fights on my live stream. It's just not going to happen unless it's just on flat out accident. So if you're new to the channel and you're not understanding why I'm doing what every other YouTubers do when they do live stream, turn the camera towards them and not the actual pay-per-view fight, then I don't know, man. It is what it is, though. Oh, I'm seeing a little blood on Ricardo's face right now. It amazes me on how these small, petite women carry such a big warrior on the inside. Yeah, Ricardo's face is pretty. She's got some blood on her face right now. She looks like she has a cut underneath the eye. 10th and final round coming up right now, y'all. Yeah, her eye is swollen and she's cut up under there now.
You're okay, don't worry about it. There's one more last round. Let me get the swap. Let me get it, please. You okay? Yes. There's only one round left, Yemi. Let's go strong. With everything. Let's go with this round for everything.
No, it's 10 rounds. They're going into the 10th round right now.
Let's fight. Let's fight the Mexican way. Come on, show it. Show some balls in this fight. Let's go get it, baby.
All right, 10th and final round. So far, Amanda Serrano just wiped the floor with this young lady. I give credit to her though, man. She stayed in there. She's showing a lot of heart. But it looks like Amanda's gonna go for it though. She's smelling blood. She's just straight walking her opponent down. Serrano's skirt is on fleek though, homie. I like the color too. Yeah, Ricardo's eye is pretty swollen. That cut is. She might have to have a. Ooh, she just caught her. She just hurt Ricardo, man. She hurt her with a right hook. She seen it and then she jumped on her. Now go back down. Slow down, baby girl. Slow down. Go to the body. Set it up. Slow down and set it up. She's looking for it. Ooh, she's going to the body. That's what I like. Get back to the body, Serrano. Get back to the body. You might be able to get her out here. Ooh-wee. I don't know, man. This Serrano getting busy. She cooking tonight. Ooh, nice two-piece. She measured her out, and then she threw a two-piece. She can't close her mouth, Mercado. Maybe she broke her jaw. And she's bleeding pretty good from the mouth, too. Serrano smells blood. She's coming in. Ref might want to stay a little close. We got 10 seconds. True grit from Mercado, man. No quit in it. I guarantee you Serrano's going to give her all the credit in the world after this fight. And she's still coming forward. Great fight. Great performance by these two women. Great performance. Fight of the night so far. Now Serrano's corner man's over there talking stupid. I don't know why he's over there arguing. It was a great fight from both women, man. But Serrano's being real respectful. Corner man tripping, man. I gotta blow my nose, so I'll be back, y'all. Great fight. I'm talking about a great fight. Great performance by both women. I can't really say, as far as Amanda Serrano, she fought a perfect fight. She fought the way all these dudes should have fought tonight. Nothing bad I can say about her. Nothing bad. Mercado's a monster, man. She went 10 rounds with Serrano. Showed true grit. I tell y'all, women's division, women's boxing is highly underrated. Boom. She clipped her with that right hook, man. Man, she ate it though, y'all. She ate it. She measured it out. She took it down low and then she ran the hook back up top. Fight, y'all. Caught her with it. She didn't even see it coming. Wiped her nose. Masterful performance.
Mercado, 23 years of age. Serrano, 32.
I told y'all they were going to go the distance tonight. I'm telling you, man.
The official result now from Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous
Exactly. I'm proud of both of them, man. She did continue to come forward. She stayed in there. She showed true grit. Loved it. Let's see who Serrano's going to call out, though. Is she going to call out Katie Taylor? I think that would be a great fight. I would pay for that fight. And it better be a main event fight. It should be anyway. I tell you another female fighter that I like. Her name is Michaela Meyer. I like her a lot, too. She's really good. But my favorite female fighter of all time, I think the best female fighter ever, past, present, is Lucia Riker. Lucia Riker wasn't no joke, man. She could fight. She could fight. She was trained by Freddie Roach as well. Yeah, Mercado has no reason to hold her head down low. She should hold her head up high.
27th fight in a row. You have not lost in almost 10 years, but I know sometimes you feel like you don't get the love and respect.
She does, has great form. And he's still talking trash. He's still talking trash, man. Shut up, man. You ruining her moment.
I put on a great performance. I had a tough Mexican with me. She's a champion in her own weight class. And Ethan, I hope I made you guys proud and happy. I hope Showtime wants you back again.
That Showtime gonna want you back. They're gonna want you back definitely. You did your thing. Serrano from Brooklyn, and she fought in Jordans.
Considering how often you show
No way she was losing,
It's
boss.
time that we start talking about Amanda Serrano as the number
Oh,
one
man.
female fighter.
She did fight Jordans, huh?
I mean, you know,
Katie Taylor will beat Serrano easy? I don't know.
there's great female fighters out
I would like to see it, though.
Carissa Shields, you know, she's a great supporter. She's done something that men can do. But as long as I'm in the top with them, I'm good.
Now, well, who do you want next? You
Here
know,
we go. Here's the question.
Katie Taylor. She's fighting
Katie
next
Taylor.
weekend. If she wins, is that the fight that you want next?
Well, yeah, I want that fight too, but I want that fight in the future. I want the champions at featherweight. I want to become undisputed champion, and then
She don't want Katie
the
Taylor.
fight will be undisputed champion versus
She says she wants her, but she wants it in the future. That means I don't want to fight Katie Taylor.
Now, Jordan, head trainer, I gotta ask you, you were very animated, very fired up. What were you saying to the corner over there?
You know, Mexicans have a reputation for being tough warriors, and we had said leading up to this fight that we were going to beat her at her own game. I was hoping that she would become a real Mexican and fight like a Mexican. Mexicans don't back up. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like this guy. He's talking stupid, man. Mercado didn't. She came forward. She was outclassed and she never stopped. She made the 10 rounds. So shut up, dude.
Certainly showed a lot of heart, as did
She did show a lot of heart. She fought her heart out. This dude here. I don't like what he's talking about. Get out of the mic, idiot. Thank you. And I hope you cuss him out in the back. Like, don't you ever say no stupid stuff like that no more, man. Yeah, exactly. He is a bum, man. I don't like what he just did. Jake Paul about to clap this little boy. All right, man. We getting close, y'all. Here we go. Great co-main event, though, man. Great co-main event. I think these women deserve a lot of credit. Both of them, not just Serrano, but Mercado, too. She fought her heart out, her little heart out. And she did the best that she possibly could. And she had opportunities to quit, but she didn't quit. Yeah, I don't like that dude. I don't like him. Yeah, she need to get him out of her corner, man. I if I was her, when I got to the back, I would have some major stuff to say to him, man. We don't want to hear you. We want to hear the person who actually did the work in the ring, dude. So, like, shut your mouth. Stop discrediting this Mexican warrior who fought 10 rounds, fought her little heart out, who didn't give up. And you talking about real Mexicans don't back up. That girl fought her heart out, dude. You get out. I don't like that dude, man. I hope you get on his nuts when he get back there. Excuse my language, but that was just a scumbag, trash bag move, bro.
And I think she showed herself well. She came up against one of the top fighters in the world and toughed it out and went the distance.
Exactly.
We captured some audio in the corners during this fight, and we call it trainer tracks.
Let's see what's going on in the corner. I like these trainer tracks.
She's gonna feel that shit. She's already breaking down. You gotta let your hands go a little more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit her hard. She those dirty punches. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you hit her hard. Ain't that's what she's doing, right?
You need to start throwing that body. When you get there, you get her good, but you just keep.
Now, Mercado's trainer was telling her, right, she didn't do a whole lot of body work, and he told her you need to start going to the body. And that's what she should have done. That's what she should have been doing from jump. All right, now the fight's about to happen. I want to know right now who y'all got, Woodley or Paul. Let me know right now, your real talk. How you look, how you like the fight so far. You can give me a what if you like. Which fight? The fight that just happened, or the whole card as a whole? Oh, the fights. Okay. First of all, my bad. The only two fights that I've liked so far was Daniel Dubois and definitely Amanda Serrano versus Mercado. These two ladies laid it out on the line. They showed true grit. Amanda Serrano showed true skillful boxing, who did everything in the ring perfectly, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Look at Jake's trainer. He's got orange on, but they're two different oranges. His jacket's too tight. Number one, it's a different color orange than his pants. That's not good. All right, Tyrone broke a sweat. People are cheering for him. People are actually cheering for him in Jake's hometown. I just really hope he does not stay on that center line, man. I really hope he doesn't stay on that center line. I don't like Everlast gloves. He chose Everlast gloves. I wouldn't have done that. Everlast ain't. Just don't like Everlast. I've had many Everlast gloves and I don't like. Okay, we got Woodley. We got Woodley. We got Woodley. We got Woodley. We got Paul. We got a lot of Woodley in the house, y'all. A lot of people are pulling for Woodley, saying Woodley's gonna win. What's going on, Albert? You like those gloves, bro? Reyes? Is it Reyes gloves? I've never had those though. I never tried those. First round knockout for Jake Paul, huh? Jake Paul. Woodley, don't forget, is a real fighter. Got you. Woodley, Jake. Real talk. Do you watch all boxing, like both male and female, of all weight classes? I don't watch it all. I need to. The only weight classes I really don't watch is the really, really small guys, the featherweights and bantamweights. Lightweight and up, I pretty much watch. I know a handful of female fighters, but there's a buttload of them out there who are top notch, and I need to jump on them a lot more. Hey man, we getting ready, y'all. 8-round cruiserweight. Jake Paul all day, all night. Easy too. Hey, we'll see. 16,000 people out there right now, y'all. It's a lot of people. A lot of people. The most I've ever fought in front of was like 600. 600, maybe 800 people. And that was back in the day. And that was crazy. We talking about 16,000. I'm going for Paul. Here we go. Remember my prediction, real talk. You said third round, right? Gear up. Was it third round knockout? Jay comes outside Paul, then switches, then changes fast to orthodox. But I don't understand why you. What purpose is that going to serve? Though, Gear up. I don't. He may do it. I just don't understand it. Second or third round TKO. Jake Paul about to go night-night. Jake is going to work him. Who's walking out? Nobody's walking out right now. The announcers are talking and right now, but they're getting ready to, yo. But you know, they're in Jake's hometown, so you know it's going to be some craziness coming out in this ring walk. It's going to be some craziness.
But we know, Brian, that this is not a game. It's a professional boxing match, and Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley are going to get down and try to hurt each other in just a matter of moments.
Yeah, you're right about this. I'll tell you what, this arena is electric.
No way. He ain't ready for Arthur ever.
You know, Jake Paul says he wants to be taken seriously as a professional fighter. Does a victory over Tyrone Woodley put some respect on his...
You know the future, huh?
Boxing journey for Jake Paul. I think his gaining
What's going on, Andy?
from the boxing community, that he works hard at this and that he's improving. He's been sparring with...
I think it's going to go more than Isaac. I think it's going to go more than 3 rounds. I don't necessarily think it's going to go all 8, but I think the fight is going to end within the 5th or the 6th round. If Woodley don't show up, then 2 or 3. But if he shows up and he's showing ring generalship and he can catch Jake, I want to see Jake face some adversity, man. That's what I really want. Will he face it tonight? I don't know. I'm thinking he will.
There's a ton of pressure.
We'll see.
But you know, after yesterday's weigh-in, and it was a bit of a crazy scene, Tyrone Woodley said something. He looked right into his own camera for his video blog. And he said something that has stuck with me for the last 24 hours. Quite frankly, it gives me chills just thinking about it. Because he looked down the barrel of the camera in a calm tone and said, I fooled him. Because let's be honest, guys, Jake Paul picked Tyrone Woodley. He looked for the biggest name from the MMA community on a losing streak with the greatest resume and said, I want that guy because I want to prove that I'm better than the MMA community. So he picked Tyrone Woodley, the former UFC champion.
Now here it is.
Who's not won a fight in 3 years, who's on a 4-fight losing streak. He said, that name will look good on my resume. Guys, the MMA community does not agree on a lot. But I can assure you right now, across the world, they are all pulling for Tyrone Woodley to shut this kid up once and for all.
Yeah, a lot of people are. See, this is what I continue to tell people when they say that Jake can become a world champion. There's a rhyme and a reason why he picked Tyrone Woodley. Losing streak, great resume at the end of his career, shorter, smaller, not a boxer. And you guys think that he can become a world champion, and not only that, he may have picked the wrong opponent. My man Heaven Williams, you know, he got a hold of me earlier and says, man, I don't know, OG. I think Tyrone has what it takes. I think Tyrone is ready. I said, I think Tyrone is ready too, but my gut is telling me that Jake's going to win this fight. I have been wrong on my gut. I have been wrong on my gut feelings and my gut predictions, but we will see. I hope I'm wrong because I really want Tyrone to win this fight, but he's going to have to bring it. He's going to have to fight smart. He's going to have to stay to Jake Paul's left. Don't pull back straight. Don't weave back. Don't pull back and you slip inside slips. Stay close enough to where Jake can't extend his punches and put you at the end of his punches and knock you out. You got to stay close enough to where you can hit him and stay close enough to where you're smothering his punches. Stay to his right all night. And every time he turns, drop something on him. Wipe them lips. That's what he's going to have to do. But if he stands straight up, down the center line, with Jake Paul, with that half jab, he's going to get knocked out, man. I'm just saying. But we'll see. We'll see.
Hunter Armstrong, another gold medalist from swimming here in Cleveland. And yes, Youngstown's very own.
Man, I ain't need no pickled eggs. I ain't need no pickled eggs. But we gotta see. We're gonna see if he comes out in the southpaw position and switches real quick for whatever strange reason. Gear up. I don't understand why you see that, but hey, it's Jake Paul. Anything's possible. Freaking Logan Paul.
A discussion on this. As these guys get ready to make their ring walks, who's got more pressure on them? Is he your brother?
Hey, real talk. Nick was wondering if we can do like press conference for everyone's crossover match and face-to-face sit down and weigh-ins, but you can wear a shirt for the weigh-in. Man, we can do whatever y'all want to do, man. I'm always gonna be repping Real Talk Boxing, so any opportunity that I have to rep my shirt, I'm gonna rep it. But you know, if it's convenient, we can do that.
If you're trading Tyrone, what does he need to do in the ring?
What do I think of Tommy Fury? I not much at all. He's not a good fighter. He's not a good fighter. He didn't prove anything tonight. He didn't look good tonight. He just has that last name. That's what I think about him, to be honest. Jake Paul, the king of fake boxing. I would love to see Tyrone win, but I think he's going night-night. Wasn't me, it's very possible. No movement. That's what I'm afraid of. If that head movement ain't there, bro,
Definitely. We're working on it. We're gonna see
If that head movement ain't there tonight for Tyrone Woodley, I'll tell you within the first 30 seconds whether or not I think Tyrone really has a shot to beat Jake. Within the first 30, 35 seconds, I'll let you know.
Appreciate it. Logan, AJ McKee, thank you very much. We got to give you a final update on the latest odds. And before we get to the
Bye-bye, Woodley.
let's go back.
Sleep tight, homie. Real talk box. I'm going to eat that pickled egg. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't care who wins. Woodley, I guess.
The good news, this is the fight. Why we came. This is what I was excited about.
Jake looks terrible in southpaw anyway. That's what I be trying to tell people, man. He looks horrible in southpaw. We're about to see. We'll see if he comes out and freaking himself in position. We've been waiting for this for a little while.
Here's all I'm going to say. 0-4 tonight. Terrible picks.
It's to fool him fast, my dude. It's all head games. Gear up. Let me tell you. Gear up. Gear up. Listen to me. Listen to me, Kyle. You cannot go out and do stupid, unethical things in a fight against a dangerous fighter who can actually knock you out. You can't. You can, but it's not going to serve you any good purpose. I just don't understand why he would do that. What the reasoning was. How is that going to confuse anybody? Oh, look, I'm in southpaw. Whoop, and I'm not. What is that going to do? I don't get it, Gear Up. I don't get it.
You can't ignore the value that the sportsbooks are doing. My main thing is plus 3.5 rounds. I also took the prop, and I'm friends with the Pauls, so I don't want to see them and have to look in the eye if I bet against them. So we have the same bet again. And as we sign off, get ready for other sports. If you haven't played with us,
No, the walkouts aren't on yet. They're not. We're getting close, though.
If you haven't deposited Barstool Sportsbook, open up $10, whatever. We'll give you $100 free pick.
I weigh 190. How much you weigh? Are you talking to me, Trey? How much do I weigh?
I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen. Yes. Let's go to Brian and let's win a bet.
All right, fellas, thank you.
Woodley by 5th round knockout. Possible? Don't be nervous. I know Jake is going to bring it. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. And I'm going to immediately get off here, man, because I got to, as soon as this fight's over with, I probably won't even do a post-fight review till tomorrow. Well, me and Heaven's going to do a recap, so that'll be my post-fight. But I got to go my butt to bed and go to work in the morning. So right after this, I'm out. But right now, they are announcing the fighters. I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
The week leading up to the Ben Askren fight, you know, we hear Tyrone.
What is up with Jake's hair?
I'm getting my hands wrapped before the fight. He comes in to check my hand wraps to make sure we're not doing anything illegal. Standard procedures.
You're for some clout. You already know how to do the man's
You and Ben are gonna have a lot in common.
I really didn't think that this fight was going to happen. You know, when Woodley was in the dressing room while Jake was getting his hands wrapped before Askren fight, I heard people like talking about it, and I was like, nah, no way. No way. But here it is. We're here. We're here.
From there, boom.
If Woodley comes out not moving his head,
My team starts yapping.
I'm telling you, and I'm waiting to see if what Gear Up says is right. Switch real quick between stances. If he is, I'm going to trip out. If he does, I'm going to trip out. Oh, man.
If you're gonna shit talk, you can't be afraid of the repercussions.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Jake Paul's hair, man. Why is everything like this?
Making outlandish.
Why is everything like this?
But I'm willing, ready, able to
I don't understand that.
any place, anywhere.
It's weird to me. And some people say, man, Tyrone Woodley's going to take a dive. They say Ben Askren took a dive. And Tyrone Woodley's going to take a dive. I don't think Ben Askren took a dive. He took a dive to the canvas after he got hit with that right hand, but nah, I don't think he took a dive. I think that was a legit win, honestly. And I think tonight, if Woodley gets knocked out, it'll be a legit win. It is what it is.
He was crazy little kid with blonde hair, just a reminder about his skills. His mouth bigger than his punches.
But, you know, like everybody else, man, I'm ready to see this kid get shut up. I just don't feel like it's going to be tonight. Let me cut this down a little bit. It's a little loud. All right, y'all. Tyrone Woodley is on his way to the ring. He is on his way to the ring, man. Ring walks, bro. That's the best, man. The ring walk. Like, you in your element, you in the zone. Can't nobody tell you nothing. When you put on those gloves, when you strap up, you basically turn into a superhero, bro. Like, you turn into a freaking fictional character, man. It's up to you to carry out your own story in that ring. You dig what I'm saying? So, all right, Woodley. Let's see what you got, T Wood. T Wood got them Muay Thai shorts on, man. They kind of cut short, man. He got some of them goddamn Clubber Lanes on. All right, T Wood, get in there and don't move your head, bro. You gotta move your head. Looking dead serious. A lot of people think, well, some fighters when they have that ring walk, man, they're nervous. You know what I'm saying? And they're tense. Me, man, I'm so relaxed walking to that ring. And I'm getting goosebumps seeing this now. Like, I'm so ready to get back in the ring and fight. I'm so ready. November, Lord willing, everything goes right. I'll be back in there. He look like he in the zone. You know what I'm saying? He's focused. He's taking his time to the ring, not rushing. I wonder how much T Will getting paid tonight, man. Because you know Nate Robinson got paid he got paid $600,000. $600K. So I'm pretty sure he's getting more. I'm pretty sure that Will is getting more than that tonight. I would hope so anyway. Not sure how much Jake is getting, but I'm pretty sure it's in the millions. T Wood got them shorts on, man. Man, I was gonna order some camo shorts for my next fight, but they was a little too short for my. You know, I just like they just look like it because I really wanted to come out in camo, man. You know, we don't want to go to war. But my colors for my next fight is going to be black and gold. Black and gold. And I'm ready. Ooh, I'm ready. It actually wasn't a seed. It was like, you know, the little outer shell of the seed. It's over there somewhere, bro. All right, here comes the problem child. The one everybody loves to hate. This freaking kid right here, man. Love him or hate him, man. They, you know, the Paul brothers have figured out another way to make millions. And I, for one, do not hate on that. I don't hate on that. I'm cool with it. Make your money. Do your thing. $5 million? Are you serious? Gear Up, you serious? No, I've never fought pro. It's all been amateur, man. I've never had a professional fight. I started fighting in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Joined a boxing club at the age of 18 and I fought. First boxing club I joined, I quit after 2 weeks. Just wasn't ready. Then I went back at the age of 20, trained at the Blues Boxing Gym in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And 4 months later, I fought in the Golden Gloves in Grand Rapids and won my first fight, advanced. In the second fight, I got murked. This guy by the name of Justin Haas beat me. I quit in the second round. I didn't fight for years. I was 26 years old and started stepping back into the ring and training. 25, excuse me, and started entering into local tournaments here in Texas. Some of them were smokers, some of them were bracket tournaments, and just kept winning. Told myself I'd never quit again, and I just kept winning. My last fight was actually July 31st. Before that, it was back in 2007. You know what I'm saying? So, got in better shape, changed my eating habits, started boxing again, and at the age of 42, decided to step back in the ring. I'm 43 now, and November, hopefully, I have another exhibition coming on. Jake just made it to the ring, people. He looks calm, cool, and collected. Oh man, I'm so excited for this fight. Hopefully, the reason why I didn't live stream my last fight is because I wanted to get really, really good footage, number one. Number two, they had a block on the internet there. They wouldn't let you live stream. You couldn't if you even tried, you know what I'm saying? So, the next event will probably be in Arkansas. So wherever we're at, if they don't have a block on on the internet, then we'll try to live stream it. I would rather get good footage. That way you can see everything and not run into any technical difficulties, but we'll see. We'll see. Can't handle this heart attack. Christopher, that's probably no. The ring walk is a time to reflect. The first thing I think about when I'm walking to the ring is like, man, I got to be out of my mind. What am I doing? Why in the world am I walking to this ring in there with another man who's going to try to kill me with his hands? And then your second thought is, don't get scared now. It's time to go in here and do what you claim you love to do. You get in the ring, you step through the ropes, you look at your opponent, and for me, the fear goes away. As soon as I step through those ropes, that man standing across the ring from me, I don't fear you. I don't fear you, and I'm coming for you. I don't hear nothing. I got blinders on, and it's just on. And the first initial physical touch, whether it's a graze or you getting punched in the face or anything, that's when you do what you train to do. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. T Wood still got his headphones on. Yo, not everybody can perform under the lights, y'all. The lights ain't no joke, y'all. That's what I was telling Trey's brother. He's never performed under the lights, and he think he's going to be okay. But when he sees those people, those lights, and the little short gorilla standing across the ring from him, named Real Talk Boxing, I think it's going to get to him. I'm used to the lights, man. I can perform under the lights, but those lights, if you ain't ready, woo! I don't care how good you look in training, how good you look in sparring. Those lights and those people do something to you. And if you ain't ready for it, you'll get tired just like that. And that's real talk. That's facts right there. T Wood looks really, really calm, collected. I'll let y'all know within 30 seconds whether T Wood is going to get knocked out or not. I trust me. Boy, it's packed. It is packed, y'all. He still want the headphones on. He said, I don't want them off yet. Now, I don't want Pedro Diaz stopping the fight as soon as, Woodley gets hurt or dropped. I don't want to see that. Let Woodley go out on his shield if he's going to go out. Tyrone Woodley, T Wood. chosen one, Tyrone Woodley, still got his earphones on. Like on Mama T, Mama Woodley. Best believe she prayed up. Best believe she prayed up. I don't know. Maybe he don't want to hear anything right before the fight. I don't know. Maybe he's nervous. I don't get it either. Because he's in the zone, quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the popular media sensation, the acclaimed content creator and undefeated fighter known as the Problem Child.
So many emotions going through my head right now, man. So many scenarios. And Meal 2 Fred just sent me one. Just sent me a message through Instagram. Just sent me a video also. Ooh, we getting close, y'all. Look at Flores. You think Willie's gonna take a dive, bro? I don't think he is.
I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. You were given your instructions previously. Touch him up, fight hard
Okay.
and clean.
All right, here we go, y'all. Woo, man. See, some people are hating on this right now. Some people say this is garbage, man, but it's entertaining. I like it. I want to be on this stage one day, man. Yes, at the age of 43. I want to be on the stage one day. I dream big, so let's see what's going down. I'll let y'all know within 30 seconds whether or not he's getting knocked out. Woodley already came out with the overhand right. He's using pretty good head movement. But he's standing right on the center line and he's not moving to Jake Paul's left. He's going to get cracked with the right hand. I hope I'm wrong, but I see that already. Woodley's not jabbing his way in. He just threw a nice jab to the body, but he's going to have to go up top. Jake's kind of waiting. He's about to set up the right hand already. I can see it coming. He threw it to the body. Woodley, you have to go to his left. You have to get out of the weight of the freaking power. You got to go to his left. Good jab by Woodley. Now he's throwing feints. Jake's really using the ring, y'all. He's really using movement. He's on his toes pretty good. Now he's in the pocket. T Wood, you are letting him set up too much. Jake didn't look too good on that straight right hand. His back foot leaves the ground when he throws it. It leaves the ground. Y'all, Jake looks like he's in mud right now, y'all. He looks like he's in mud. All right, T Wood, you're going to have to throw sooner or later. Jake threw a three-piece. You know, like nothing got in. High guard from Tyrone Woodley. He's bagging straight up now away from Jake Paul. You can't bag straight up. Figure out what you're going to do, and you better do it fast. You're going to get on the inside. You're going to do it from the left side. You're letting Jake get too comfortable. Woodley finally went to the body. Every time Paul stops to set up for that right hand, Woodley sees it. He's bagging up, but he needs to shuffle to his right, Jake's left, make Jake turn, and then wipe his nose with the right hook, man. All right, Tyrone doubled the jab on the way in, and he missed with the straight right. He's going to throw it. He's about to throw it, Tyrone. All right, good first round. That was Jake's round though. Just by just aggression alone. Wasn't many punches landed anyway. But Jake, he looks kind of slow to me, y'all. He looks kind of slow to me. What's going on with y'all? Let me know what's going on. What y'all see? What y'all see? He's getting a feel for him is what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's trying to gauge his distance. You have to remember Tyrone Woodley is the shorter fighter. So he has to gauge his distance. He has to figure out how close he needs to be and in order to implement his punches. Because he can't be too far away from Jake, where Jake can put him at the end of his punches. He's got to get on the inside. He's going to do that from the left side using angles. He needs to go to the body and then come up top. But he looked okay. He looked okay. And he's not in the southpaw position either, is he? He's not in the southpaw position, Jake Paul, is he? All right, T. Wood, you just can't run in straight. You got to do it by angles. Jake looks really slow to me tonight. I'm talking really slow. Or is he always this slow? Woodley's checking the hook. Woodley's starting to cut off the ring, but he's being very, very cautious. You know, he's understanding that this kid has power. Maybe he's trying to take him into deep waters. Just missed with a check hook. Jake Paul doing a little taunting after T. Wood missed that shot. Yo, if you're going to cut off the ring, you got to get closer, bro. You're letting Jake do whatever he wants to do. Jake hasn't hurt him or anything yet, but T. Wood got to get in close. Jake's using the ring really, really good. He's moving really, really good. He's fighting like the taller fighter. Using the ring really, really good. Just got caught with a jab by Tyrone Woodley. Jake's not very, very accurate tonight either. Nice body shot. Nice body shot by Jake. Straight left to the body. Now, if I was Jake, I would throw that straight up to the body like 3 or 4 times in a row and then bring it up top. Catch him off guard. Yeah, they're trying to take Jake into deep waters. That's what they're trying to do. Woodley just caught him with a straight right. I think I'm catching on to the game plan. They're trying to get this kid past the 3rd or 4th round, and then they're going to apply the pressure. That's what I think. This is Jake Paul's round again. Again, not anything landed to the point to where it's hurting Woodley. Woodley he's watching for that right hand. It's going to be a little bit harder for Jake to connect with that right hand. Now the crowd's booing them. That's Jake's round, just because of aggression. And he did land a couple of combinations in there. I had a feeling this fight was going to go a little bit further than what a lot of people were thinking. He has not elected to sit down yet. Flores is telling him to bring that jab right hand, so he's telling him to throw some straight 1-2s. He still wants him on his toes. So Woodley's going to have to get this kid up against the rope and start banging the body. Just Amanda Serrano, bang the body, bro. Because Woodley just gave up 2 rounds. He just gave him up. You know, it's an 8-round fight. It's an 8-round fight, so you're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. You do that by going to the body and staying to his left. Jake ties him up on the inside. Woodley is being a little bit more aggressive, getting a little bit closer to Jake, which is where he needs to be. Jabbing to the body. Woodley looked like freaking, he looked like Clubber Lang out there, y'all. That's what he looks like. You better put your freaking hands up, man. Woodley just threw a right hand, a straight 1-2. Caught Jake right on top of the ear. Jake's not doing anything right now. Throwing jabs to the body. Not really doing what Flores asked him to do. He's on his toes, but nice body shot. Free piece by Jake. Got a nice uppercut to the body in there. Woodley got caught with a check hook coming in. It was a slapping hook, though. Caught him there. You better go to the body, homeboy. That's what you're going to have to do. Yeah, this just might go the distance, people. Just might go the distance, but you never know. Yeah, I want to see more rounds from Jake. I want to see how he's going to react. He threw a lead uppercut. He jabbed first and threw the uppercut. Split the guard. So far, he hasn't hurt Woodley, though. He's caught him with some pretty decent shots, but he's ate him. Woodley's not throwing enough, for my taste. He's gun-shy. At some point, you're going to have to start throwing. At some point, you're going to have to start throwing. Then he gets that to the inside. He lets him tie him up. You can't give up rounds, man. It comes a point in the fighter's life, man. When you in a fight, when you're in a ring, and you letting it slip away, you got to realize that, man. You got to bite down. You got to start doing what you got to do. T. Wood is not doing that right now. Now, I hadn't seen him in any danger yet, but he is not throwing. He is not moving his hands. You got to get in there and move your hands. Nice. He caught him with a nice straight right at the bell. That's not enough, though. You can be as proud as you want about that one shot that you landed the whole round, but you got to keep it going, man. You got to get aggressive. Got you. I just lowered the volume. Appreciate that, Arletta. He threw that jab and then he threw the uppercut. And no, he didn't connect with it. He did not connect with any of those shots. He missed all 4 shots he just threw at Tyrone Woodley. And I like that slow-mo. I thought he connected with that uppercut. And right at the end of the round, Tyrone Woodley came over with the overhand. Boom! It was a straight right down the pipe, and it connected too. It connected. And Tyrone was like, yeah, you felt that. Now you gave away 3 rounds, Tyrone. You got to start getting. You see you can get him now. Gauge your distance and get in there and start throwing, bro. You got to throw more than 1 punch at a time, Tyrone. Ooh, he just clipped Jake with a hook too, man. Right on the inside. Woodley talking to him in there now. He looks just like Clubber Lang. You're there, but you're not doing anything on the inside, bro. You get there and you throw. He talking trash to him now. No action right now. Paul's trying to measure him out with the jab. Tyrone needs to get him back up against the ropes. Nice check hook by Woodley. Man, Paul's looking for that right hand. He just can't find the check, y'all. But I mean, hey, it's still early. It's the 4th round. We halfway there. And if Woodley don't get it together, he's gonna get beat by a decision. Woodley's not setting anything up with the jab. Not setting anything up with a feint, nothing. I think Tyrone Woodley now understands. He's telling himself this kid can't hurt me. So if he can't hurt you and you're telling yourself that, take more chances. Let your freaking hands go. It's a 1-1-2. 1 shot, 2 shot. 1 shot, 2 shot. You got him up against the ropes now. That's a nice overhand right. I just saw Paul look at the freaking time too. Move, Rel. Ooh, Tyrone just hurt him. He hurt Jake Paul, y'all. He caught him with a right hand and he hurt him. Quit showboating and get on him. He hurt Jake Paul, y'all. Quit showboating and get on him. Quit showboating and get on him. He hurt Jake Paul, y'all. You're right there, man. Let your hands go. Let your hands go. Woo, man. I told y'all he would get hurt or rot. I told you before the fight was over with, he was going to hurt or rot Jake Paul, and he just did. But Woodley act like he did not know what to do. You better watch out for that straight right hand now because he's going to throw it. Jake throws that straight right hand, and he dips his head down real low. Go to the body, man. You got to set it up to the body. He hurt him, y'all. He hurt Jake Paul in that round. Wow. Wow. That's Tyrone's round right there. He looks a little worried in the corner, y'all. He looks a little worried in the corner. He was hurt, Miss Arletta. He was hurt. Boom! People out in the crowd were like, he dipped down low. Bye, yeah. He caught him on the ear with that shot. He caught him on the ear with it. Right there on the ear. That's what makes. I told you guys. This button it's got retarded written. Boom. That makes you retarded right there on your ear. I'm telling you every single time. Excuse me for using that word. Come on, Woodley. You know you can hurt him. Get in there now. Going to the body now, but it's got to be 3, 4 at a time, 5 at a time. Not 1 or 2. Ooh, hook uppercut. Hook uppercut by Woodley, man, and he's getting closer. He's getting closer. Watch out for that straight right hand. He's going to dip his head and throw it. I'm telling you. He's going to dip his head and throw it. And the next time you get him hurt, don't be doing that stupid wind up, man. Get in there and get him out of there. Man, we've been on over 3 hours. That's crazy. 39-37, Jake Paul. All you got to do is stay aggressive, Woodley. You don't have to knock him out. Just stay aggressive. You in his hometown. You might not get the decision, but just stay aggressive. Double up the jab and then come with the straight right. You got to take it down low. Nice straight right again by Woodley. Woodley's dipping low and then boom. What round is it? Round 5? Jake's not throwing much at all no more. And Woodley should be taking advantage of that. He should be seriously taking advantage of that. At some point, you got to step up the level of competition. That's what Jake's did. He's done that. I commend him for it. Jake just caught him with a nice hook. Tyrone ate it and talked to him. But nevertheless, that doesn't win you the round. And plus, you ain't answered back. You have not answered back. You got to make the opening, bro. If you don't see an opening, you got to make it. You letting him sit back and think too much. Throwing one shot at a time. Throw that jab, get in there and go to the body. He ain't never been 5 rounds, huh? Jake just caught him with a straight right. He ate it. He just ate a jab, Jake did. He is. Jake's seeing it and he's feeling it right now. He's like, yeah, this is a little bit tougher than what I thought it was going to be. We at the end of the 5th round. It was a pretty even round so far. Woodley, let your hand go, man. I would give Jake that round. I give Jake that round. But Jake's starting to suck some air too. He's starting to suck some wind. I think Jake's ahead. He's ahead. That was a close round, but Jake got that round. You're still behind. You need to let your hands go. You're going to lose by decision. Don't understand why you just letting it go. You just letting it go, bro. Nice uppercut on the inside. Close the gap. That's right. And he barely missed that shot, too. Woodley doing all right. He is. He's doing okay, but he's not active enough. He is not active enough. Jake Paul's trunks got freaking letters on it. All right, round 6, baby. Gonna have to get a little bit more aggressive from me, Tyrone Woodley. See, he gets there and Jake ties him up. Smart. Smart. That's what he needs to do. And when you got a fighter that's throwing 1 or 2 punches a freaking time, he gets close enough, you tie him up because he's not going to work after that. Both fighters are looking to catch each other on the way in, is what it looks like. Because even the volume from Jake is slowing down. Jake looks tired. Jake looks tired, to be honest with you. He's trying to mask it, but he looks tired. I bet you everybody and their mother telling Tyrone to throw. Throw your, let your hands go, man. I see Dave Chappelle in the house. I see who he's rooting for. He's rooting for Woodley. To apply the pressure. If you see your opponent sucking wind, you need to pick up the pace. Don't let them rest. Jake's throwing arm punches right now, y'all. He's throwing arm punches, but he's running around doing it. Because Woodley ain't doing nothing. He's not throwing no punches. Just made him miss with a wild right, a wild left hook, and you didn't even capitalize on it. It's just freaking crazy to me. Nice right hand by Woodley. I don't think it connected, though. They threw it at the same time. Yeah, Woodley's just letting this dude out hustle him, man. You letting him out hustle you, Woodley. You looking for one big shot. Nice uppercut on the inside. You walking straight in with your hands down. This is the 6th round. I think we're going to 8, y'all. I say Jake would win 5th or 6th round. Don't let him hold you. Pull your hands out. Just stand there right in front of your opponent. Put your hands up and say, hit me. I'm not throwing no jabs. I'm not throwing no feints. I'm just looking for the straight right hand. Jake Paul is sucking wind, y'all. But it doesn't matter because Tyrone Woodley ain't applying the pressure. That's Jake Paul's round again. I don't know what to tell you. Woodley's just completely let him run away with it. He's hurt this kid more than once. I haven't seen Woodley hurt not once, but he's hurt Jake Paul more than once. And he won't go for it. This might go all 8, y'all. You should have been telling them that 3 rounds ago, idiot. Talking about no holding back now. You got 6 minutes. Should have been telling them that from the freaking second round. These freaking cornermen, man. These trainers. These freaking trainers, man. I just don't understand it. You don't tell your fighter what you need to tell him from the jump. If you screwing up and I'm in your corner, I'm cussing you out. Look, idiot, you need to go to the body. Look, you gave that round away. You gonna lose. You losing right now. Pick it up. Boy, that Jake is doing a whole bunch of grabbing on the inside. Smart thing. I don't like it, but it's smart to do. It's smart. Get out of the way, Rev. Woodley gonna let this fight slip through his freaking hands. They got Paul winning 59-55. I can understand that. So far, the only thing that I've been wrong about is that I thought Jake Paul was going to win by the 5th or 6th round. Things I have been right about is that Jake Paul has been tested tonight. He has been caught and he has been hurt. I was spot on with that. But the fight's still not over yet. And Jake Paul looks tired to me. He just got his nose wiped with a left hook from Woodley, but Woodley's still not going for broke. Still not going for broke. Dave Chappelle back there just screaming at Woodley. Screaming at him to fight, to throw his hands. He sees it coming, Woodley. That's the only punch you're throwing. Switch it up, bro. Switch it up. Standing right in front of you, man. He's halfway dead and you won't even look. Paul's fighting a smart fight. He's a little tired, but he's fighting a smart fight. He's still using effective movement. He's still using that push and jab. Woodley's cutting off the ring, and when he gets there, he's not doing a single dang thing. Giving the fight away. Not going to the body at all. Getting there, throwing one punch at a time. Nice jab from Paul just now. He's tired, man, and Woodley ain't even jumping on him. Oh my word. What is going on with T Woods, y'all? What is his? Is he tired too? Maybe so. Maybe so. Ooh, he caught Woodley with a nice overhand right. Flush, but he ate it. He don't seem like he can hurt Woodley. Just don't seem like he can hurt Woodley. Paul's round. He's gonna win this by decision. If he don't get a knockout, he's gonna win by decision. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mark. He won't throw his hands. Jake Paul is dead tired. He is dead tired. He's been hurt twice, in my opinion, what I've seen. Been hurt twice. And Woodley has ate all his power shots. Now Woodley won't do what he needs to do. Make it make sense to me. I don't understand. Amanda Serrano, I love you. You showing these dudes how to box tonight. These dudes can't box. Amanda Serrano is the true boxer. She stole the show. Because even this performance right here, from both of these fighters, I'm disappointed in. It's not what I thought it was going to be. And he hit Woodley flush with that overhand right. He put everything he had into it, and Woodley ate it. So Woodley don't get the knockout, he's losing this fight. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. If I was Tyrone Woodley, I would jump on that kid like stank on doo-doo. I'm talking about like white on rice. You want to get aggressive the last round. Well, that makes a lot of sense, don't it? He sees the right hand coming, Woodley. Switch it up. He sees the right hand coming. Now you see, Woodley's what, 39, 40 years old? Y'all keep sleeping on these old men. Yeah, he's losing the fight, but you didn't knock the old man out. But it's still not over with yet. He could get in there and get something. Either fighter could get in and get a knockout right now. Woodley had him hurt at one point, and he want to do this. He want to circle up his fist and not go in for the kill. I just don't understand that. Montana Love did the same exact thing tonight, but at least he got his man out of there. No body work. Really, from either fighter, no body work. Now, best believe, Woodley, like a lot of people are going to say that, oh man, Woodley's, put out a blueprint to beating Jake Paul. No, he hasn't, man. He's just a true fighter. He's durable, and he looks to be in better shape than Jake Paul. But he ain't no blueprint. No blueprint. All he's showing is that you got to be tough and not afraid of this kid and a actual fighter to beat him. Do you guys still think that he could be a world champion? You hear what I'm saying? Now y'all understand what I was talking about. I just got to be real. And he's hugging and groping on the inside. He is dead tired, y'all. You got a dead man in front of you. You can't get him out of there. Paul is ruined, y'all. He is spent. You got 35 seconds, Woodley. 35 seconds. People begging him to throw his hands. I hear him in there screaming. And he just won't do it. Paul looking at that clock, boy. Y'all think y'all boy can be a world champion? Huh? You think he can be a world champion? Y'all better be real. Y'all better be real. Y'all better be real. Yeah, he won the fight. He won the fight. He beat Tyrone Woodley. But that was Woodley's fault. Ain't no kind of got a chin. He stood up to everything he threw at him. Woodley does have a chin. Ain't no kind of to it. So y'all think y'all boy can be a world champion? Yeah, he won the fight. Kudos to him. I give him all the props in the world. He out-hustled Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone Woodley lost. And he should be ashamed of himself because he had a dead man in front of him. He was tired. He was spent. And you didn't finish him up. But y'all still think he can be a world champion? We're going to make a video about that. We're going to make a video about that. Jake can't beat a decent boxer. Thank you, Miss Arletta. Now, for all you Jake Paul fans out here right now, even though he won this fight, I give him props for that. Now, we're talking about him being a world champion. This is a 39, 40-year-old at the end of his career, true fighter, MMA fighter, not a boxer. And you think he can be a world champion? Man, y'all better get it together. Big ups to Jake Paul, man. I give you credit, bro. You did your thing. You got the win. Totally disappointed in Tyrone Woodley. The win was there for him to take, but he didn't take it. So big ups to Paul. I give him all the credit in the world, like I said I would. He won this fight. I'm going to stay here until the actual announcement. I'm pretty sure he won by unanimous decision, but he got rocked twice, in my opinion, and got tired. So put him in there with anybody a little bit better than Tyrone Woodley, he's going to lose. It is embarrassing. Woodley had everything that he needed. He wouldn't let his hands go. Yeah, Castle. I mean, it is what it is. But that, you know, the more you step up in competition, that's what you get. That's the kind of stuff you get, Castle. I mean, he won the fight, but I mean, I'm just saying, Woodley ate everything that he got hit with. He ate it. He ate it. But it won Jake the fight. It won Jake the fight. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Edgar. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Christopher, where you at? You still think your boy can be a world champion? Where you at, Christopher? That's who I want to holler at. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate you, Christopher. But I want to know, you think your boy can be a world champion now still? It's different. It's levels to it, y'all. It's levels to it. You got to understand that. If you don't really know boxing, you understand that there's levels to it. This dude won the fight. But now, we're not going to see Jake Paul. We're not going to see Jake Paul fight that much longer, in my opinion. We're not going to see him fight that much longer. This right here solidifies that. He struggled against Tyrone Woodley. He got tired. He faced somebody who could actually take his shots. And I can guarantee you his mindset is going to be totally different from now. We're not going to see Jake Paul fight that much longer. I put money on it. I put money on it. Even though he won, things are about to change. It's a split decision win. I think it was unanimous, to be honest. 77-75 for Jake Paul. 77-75 for Tyrone Woodley. They'll give it to Jake. You let this kid beat you, bro. You lost. Bro, you lost. He lost. He should not be looking crazy or having any kind of speculations in his mind. Tyrone Woodley, you shouldn't be upset. You lost that fight. Jake Paul won that fight, hands down. I agree, 100%. I thought it was a unanimous decision. I didn't think it was by a split decision. I think it was unanimous. But it is what it is. Not the fireworks I expected. I thank God for Amanda Serrano for showing true boxing. True boxing. I thank Daniel Dubois for showing true boxing. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're not going to see Jake Paul fight for too much longer. Trust and believe in what I'm telling y'all. I'm going to bed. Thank y'all for coming and kicking it with me. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, we up and we out of here, baby. Bye.